Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Many traits, a master of
shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of motherfuckers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't.
Fight better when I feel like my back against the wall. Like leading up to the fight, and I think people that's going against me, I think that's for bringing the best out of me. Serve the ring walk is I switch. That is like I can't turn back, and then I get a girl off of like the people. So I see it like damn, this mine.
many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. Nope.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Osgood. JBT is doing it again, this time in Brooklyn, New York, during fight week of the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach championship fight. So come out and mingle with some of your favorite JBT and YouTube personalities. Come meet J Hardcore, Just Do, D1, Remo, Ann McQueen, and others. Friday, February 28th at the Rustic Corner Bar in Brooklyn, New York, from 8 p.m. until midnight. Tickets are just $30, which includes entry to the event and food. There will also be a cash bar. An early bird special from now until February 1st. You can do this for just $20. Secure your spot via Cash App at JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. Use code MEAT on the comment line and your spot is secure. For more information, call 410-322-4365. That's 410-322-4365. Another great event.
Yo, what's happening, bro? Friday night, we here to talk some shit on the Angry White Man. What's up with you, OG?
What's good, y'all? What's good, D1?
Shit, man. Just watched the pro box fights. Pretty dope. Pretty fucking dope.
You know what I learned? You know what I learned just today? What was it today? I don't know. You don't stand in front of guys like Monster and Tank and tell them, "Give me some more."
Yeah, no. The monster fight was fucking fantastic.
That dude
But
Kim, isn't that his name, Kim?
yeah, Sumo Kim or something.
I cannot believe he told Monster, "Give me some more." You got to be freaking stupid.
Monster punching for real. Me and Supreme, shout out to Supreme, shout out to everybody in the building. Let's say what's up to the people. But me and Supreme were talking in KB's chat, and I didn't like that they got us up at 4:15 in the morning. It was like a market employee to get us to watch the whack ass card that was with Monster. You see the dude on the undercard who came out with like the fucking rock and roll. He's like acting like the fucking crowd is cheering and shit. I was laughing my balls off up way too early. Worked at 12 the day before and shit.
No,
If you're
I went
smash
back.
the like button. If you're
I
a
went
fucking
back and
real
pulled the
G,
fight up afterwards because I didn't see it. I was fucking sleeping. I was hoping to go to work after all this snow bullshit.
yeah, snow in fucking Louisiana. How about that?
What? No. What's crazy is a blizzard in
Welcome to my
Louisiana.
world. Yeah, it is. It is. It's super crazy. I've heard of snow one other time in Louisiana. One time. But
2009. I've seen snow down here like 5 times since I was a kid. And I'm 60 years old. But we've never seen anything like we just saw.
You hear William? He's a triple OG in this shit. Like when you greet him, you should be saying triple OG. 60 years, been watching this fucking sport for mad long. Boxing is lit right now. And you know what's whack about boxing talk though? If like the big five ain't in it, like boxing's turned off to October for some fan bases till Tank fights March 1st. It's corny as shit, bro. Boxing's lit right now too. Like for us hardcore fans, it's about to start going way up. It's just corny, bro. People need to fucking pay attention to all boxing. Whether it's
You know what's crazy? You guys, Devin Haney is going to fight on the undercard with Ryan Garcia, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna say what's up to the people. All things, what's up with you, champ? I know Kaz Sports was in here earlier, but for some reason, fucking StreamYard or YouTube, which by the way, playing crazy games with us. It's nuts, bro. Since we applied for monetization, they fucking tighten the faucet up and ain't trying to fuck with us. I deleted all the copyrights, try to come out with some new shit. We're just gonna keep pushing forward. Shout out to all things. Shout out to the Triple OG Kaz Sports. 2:00. Go learn you something about boxing. It's literally the history of boxing. It's a great channel. Kaz Sports. All things, you already know that. Cash Crypto, my motherfucking dog. What's up with you, homie? Appreciate you. Salutations, OG. You already know. All things, yeah, that's it, man. Big Dog Willie, what's up with you, my boy? Salutations,
I got a big
man.
dog in the building.
No doubt. No doubt. Yo, man, we got quite a show. And if you're on Twitter, shout out to y'all. Hit your boy with a retweet or whatever the fuck it is you guys do over there. I still don't know how to use the app. I only know how to talk shit and then cook goofies that come into my mentions. I think that's what it's called. Shout out
Big
to
dog,
y'all.
Big Dog is Big Dog's a Shakur fan, but I like him anyway.
No, yeah, bro. Listen, I like just because who I like in the ring. I need to hear the other side of it. I need to hear the people that don't like my favorite fighter so they can tell me what they see wrong in my favorite fighter or and vice versa. Like I got no problem telling everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm telling them about their favorite fighter every fucking chance I get. So
I tell everybody, look, bro, everybody's got opinions, bro. And you know, we're not all gonna think alike because we're human beings. So it is what it is. There's no sense in getting mad over other people's opinions.
There's
except if you're a boxing hacker.
Yeah, well, in boxing, it's like I don't know what it is. It's different than any other sport to where like your favorite fighter it like draws an emotional response. It's kind of crazy. It's different from any other sport I've played. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of sports. It's just way different. You got to love this shit to be around and talk shit and do all this. And you need the other side of whatever opinion it is that you have. Or else it's just lame. We're just sitting up here agreeing. What the fuck? You know what I mean?
Round one was good.
And yeah, bro, did y'all see the Inoue fight? After that, watch one championship card. Shit was fire ass card. No doubt. Just got done finishing the Pro Box card. Yep. Now I'm watching the Karate Combat. No doubt. So you got it bad just like me. I'm watching any two people fight in the world at any time they fight. If I'm
I
near
say
a
it all the
TV,
time. I'd rather watch boxing than talk boxing any day.
Shout out to Pro Box. Besides the Suge Knight and the fucking Milton fight. Literally. I've painted for 2.5 decades, and I've had more exciting 5 gallons of paint than fucking that kid Milton. I'm glad he lost. I'm glad the judges weren't on one in that.
I'm
Shout
the
out
one
to
who
the Pro Box
started.
judges.
I'm the one who started calling that dude Suge Knight in the chat.
The one dude came in there talking about bald heads and beautiful beards. I'm like, buddy, fuck is you? What? Probably the dude that comes up on here stroking shit. It's kind of crazy the shit people say, man. A mouth will say anything, and thumbs are its fucking evil cousin that got even less of a filter. We got quite a show for y'all today. I'm gonna play these. You didn't see none of the Steven Nelson fucking Diego Pacheco build up. I know you didn't. I asked you that before, but yeah, they did a good job.
I think I'm going Pacheco though.
Well, let's watch this video. Let me pull this joint up. Oh, hold up. Give me 1 second. Got this joint. Yeah, bro. They did a hell of a job selling the fight today. Shout out to them for fucking selling the fight because it needed it, but then it needed it, and then it got this. Hold up. This fights need to be sold. Guys, stand in the gym, punch in the bag. You ain't doing a fucking thing there, but punching the bag and working on your craft. After you're done hitting that bag, click the live button on your fucking cell phone and come out here and talk shit. This is Generation X, the fucking microwave generation. Listen, bro, you gotta be out here in people's faces talking crazy shit every chance you get because sitting in the gym ain't doing it. Don't nobody give a fuck. This is the microwave society. Fucking get to it, man. Sell some fucking fights. Get yourself out there. We say it all the time on this shit. Like
Talib was good.
You ain't doing it. Talib, what's up with you, homie? Hold up. Let me show you this old school. Da. Shout out. If you're in the building, smash the like button. There ain't too much traffic today, but
168. Hang on, the super middleweight limit exactly for Steven Nelson, 168 pounds.
Salutations, bro.
And now
Big
the scale
drop.
of the undefeated Diego Pacheco.
Salute, OG.
166.4 for Diego Pacheco. 166.4 pounds for Diego Pacheco.
To fucking announce it. All right, I got a serious question to ask about DAZN's announcer. Have any of you seen him come on the fucking TV screen with his one side of his beard line up here and the other side down here? Like, fucking, I would have shot my barber. If I had to come on fucking TV with my beard a half an inch off on the lineup, I'd be sick as fuck. A lot of scar tissue on Steven Nelson there. Them joints open up from fucking missed punches.
Man, it's a big dude.
Yeah, bro. Steven Nelson's really serious, though. I'm going to keep playing it. My bad. Do you remember Diego's last fight? He didn't
I've
look
seen
too
a
well.
couple. I don't remember his last though.
Steven Nelson smoked a dude on the Terrence Crawford Matrimov card.
Really?
Yeah. He got a nice little swag to him, too. Shout out to Fight Hub, first and foremost. Salutations. I'm hitting the like button right here. I hope everybody can see that. Wow. Shout out to Marco. Lee Jackson, what up with you, homie? Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for stopping through. This joint gets intense, old school.
You go to retirement. That's fine. That's it. No more. You hear that? You hear that? You hear that?
Side note, I'm so sick of fucking seeing Benavidez Sr. hold up 3 interim fucking WBC straps. Now he's over here with the NABO fucking title like it means something to somebody. Put the fucking belts away, buddy.
Got the ribs getting cracked. You hear that? That's the ribs getting cracked.
That's what I'm questioning out of Diego. I watched his last fight. It seemed like he could pick it up. Didn't fucking choose to pick it up. He just stayed stagnant and fucking posturing. And it was... I like Steven Nelson in this one. I'm going to play the rest of this. It gets out of hand, bro. It's like the calm before the storm.
Pacheco versus Steven Nelson. 10 rounds for the WBC USA and WBO International Super Middleweight Champion.
Thrill Hill, salutations, OG.
Thrill Hill.
Natural Boxing
Appreciate you.
live on DAZN from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Smash the like, please.
So we have a fight tomorrow night for sure. Both fighters making weight. Tension rising.
I thought they got into like a scuffle. Was that it?
I think we're going to get a couple of words from both fighters as we close out the weigh-in show. And first with Steven Nelson.
I'll be pissed.
Tension's been rising, my friend, since yesterday. You gave a passionate speech there. But what are you feeling from yesterday and into that final stare down today?
It's fight time. It's fight time. The talking don't matter. It's time to perform. It's time to perform.
What is different in the lead up to this fight for you compared to past fights?
My focus and my determination. Hey, I'm here, man.
At 36 years old, you better be fucking focused.
Oh, God. Boxing wackos in the chat.
Boxing Hacker, what's up with you, champ? Appreciate you, dog. Smash the like button. I know you probably be holding your likes and shit, too. You don't be... man, I'm going to wait till I like something to finally hit the like button. Fuck that shit. Smash the like or hit the Cash App. I know you're a real one, so I won't pick on you that bad.
There ain't nothing that I ain't seen. There ain't no stone that went turned. I did everything I was supposed to in camp.
Why will things be different for Diego Pacheco tomorrow night when he gets in the ring with you?
We all got in this fight.
Because he don't know.
He don't understand.
I mean,
He's young. He don't understand. He ain't seen what I'm bringing. He can go and study and do all that stuff and watch all the old fights, but you cannot prepare for what I'm bringing. I promise you.
The face-off is over. The talk is almost done. One final message for the fans ahead of fight night.
Just tune in. It's going to be an amazing night of So Cold. Y'all see the cold front is going all across the nation. So
You gotta be shitting me, bro.
cold time, baby.
Steven, thanks so much. Best of luck to you.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go across the stage
A cold front.
with the undefeated 22-0 Diego Pacheco. I think this is the most animated we've seen you in any of your fights. What's it feeling like?
Man, I'm just ready to go, man. I'm excited for this fight. Steven Nelson, I hope he's ready for what's coming for him tomorrow night. It's the DP show, and if he don't know, he about to fight.
I will say this, bro. I've seen mad people in chats today talking about Diego Pacheco and the man and shit in the same sentence. It's like, you're not from Southern California, are you? Fuck are you talking about Diego Pacheco, the man? What?
Find out.
You've had a lot of tough tests recently, last year or two. What type of test is tomorrow night for Diego Pacheco?
Man, we're going to see tomorrow. Steven Nelson, take nothing from him. He's a good fighter.
Kind of clickbait title. Just throwing that out there. I didn't see them separated. None of that shit. Did you, old school? Did I miss something?
Nope. Evidently we did miss something because I didn't see it.
He's never been in there with no one like me. I promise that. And you guys will see tomorrow.
Man, I'm going to stop playing that for a sec. Never been in there with somebody like you. He's 36 fucking years old. He's probably been in there with fucking guys better than you. I'm sick of fighters acting like fucking you don't get some sort of experience from sparring, because you do. I mean, it's different under lights, I'm sure, but James Marshall, what's up with you, homie? Appreciate you, dog. You already know. See a hoe slap a hoe. No fucking down. I seen somebody else. J to the bag. Like, what kind of bag? Like to the money bag? Or the punching bag. Shout out to you, Jay to the bag. I hope you're getting to the money bag. Salutations. Welcome to the fucking angry white man, bro. We appreciate you. Smash the like button or dislike. It don't matter. And if you're a real G, the Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Who do y'all got in this fight, chat? Michael Gardner, my boy, Mike G. Appreciate you, homie. Senior. My dog. Triple fucking meet and greet. We're going to get it in, my boy. Salutations. Who do y'all got in this fight? I got...
What up, Senior?
Go ahead.
I was just saying, what up, Senior?
Oh, who you got?
I told you, I think I'm going with Pacheco.
Yeah, I think I'm going with Nelson. There was another video where they got a little intense. I'm lying if I'm saying this wasn't a live reaction, because I read the title, I skimmed through it, I skipped like half the video, watched 2 seconds, I'm like, all right, this shit's about to get lit. Fucking dud. But there's another video where they really sold the shit. I guess it's the final press conference or some video behind the scenes where they were fighting. I got Steven Nelson, man. I'm going to fucking pick him. I hope to God he finally, I mean, I'm happy for him. And shout out to fucking Eddie Hearn, bro. I know why he made this fight for Diego, because I seen Diego's last fight. It's either shit or get off the pot. We got to see if this fucking kid can fight or not. He looked lame as shit. Fucking very mundane, falling asleep in the mid rounds, just fucking posturing to death with the dude. We got to see if he's going to fucking answer the call or not. And that's why I couldn't believe people earlier in chats talking about Diego the man. Like, what the fuck? Where? Do you guys even watch? I feel stupid asking fucking people that, because I know they don't watch boxing. They're not real boxing fans. Like I said earlier, bro, it's only a couple guys that people want to talk about. It's whack. So our topics, you're going to watch the chat start chatting more as soon as we get into this next Eddie Hearn video I'm about to play. I got Steven Nelson upsetting the apple cart. There's 2 other fights on there. I'm going to tell you. It's Andy Cruz versus Omar Salcedo. I think his first name's, it's Omar Salcedo. Who you got? Andy Cruz, Salcedo? I'm sure you got Cruz.
Andy Cruz.
Right? Salcedo could make things interesting. No, I will say that.
I will say that, but I'm going with Andy Cruz. He's bro. I like
Andy Cruz. I pick Andy too. I should have probably looked up Buddy's knockout ratio, but I didn't really watch any fights between them. And to give fans an educated guess, if you don't watch tape, you ain't really doing this right. You got to watch what these guys do. It don't fucking matter if it was 5 fights ago, if it was the last fight. You got to watch fights to know what the fuck these guys are going to do in the next fight. Don't just be aimlessly picking shit in chats and talking out your ass because you'll look stupid. I got Steven. I got Andy too. And then it's Tito Mercado versus Pedraza, which I like Tito Mercado. I think he can fight. There's a reason not too many people know who he is. Because
I don't know. I don't know the other dude.
Yeah, he was talking crazy about Shakur, Keyshawn, talking about they both ain't got no chins. I'll fuck both them dudes up. King B, what's up with you, homie? Appreciate you, dog. You already know what it is. Thrill Hill leaning towards Pacheco. Cash Crypto got Pacheco. Round 1 got Pacheco. And that's all the picks we got. Who you's got, Pacheco or Nelson? I got Tito Mercado probably stopping Pedraza, and he should stop Pedraza. He should stop him easy. Boxing Hacker going with Nelson. Now I might change my pick.
Bro, if he's going with Nelson, dude, you got the wrong guy.
Shit. And listen, Cash is going with Pacheco. Thrill Hill going with Pacheco.
I'm going with Pacheco.
Nah, I like Steven Nelson, bro. If it's not now, and the last fight I seen in Pacheco's, bro, it raised my eyebrows to the point where I was like, who the fuck? What?
I didn't see his last fight. I'll be honest.
He ain't it, dog. He not it. He not it. There was times in that fight where he could have really took over and really fucking established I'm the man in this bitch. He didn't do that. He just coasted to the end with a fucking, arguably a robbery victory. Like A-side victory type shit. 7-5, I wasn't really mad, but then again, I was like, this fucking dude could lose this fight and I wouldn't be mad type shit. So, yeah, I'm going with Steven still. I don't care Boxing Hacker. He's been right a time or two. But the both times he was wrong, he picked Ryan Garcia and fucking Frank Martin. 2 strikes out of here. This will probably be the 3rd, but I kind of got a heavy heart I like Steven Nelson. Like back when I was a T-Bud fan, that's when Steven Nelson was first starting shit. You know what I mean? So I got it's probably a biased pick, but I got Steven Nelson. I got Tito. I got Andy. We're pretty much the same across the board. So hopefully we picked right. It's only one difference. I'm starting to keep track. I'm writing shit down. I'm writing down topics so we can get a better show to the people and talk even more shit in less time, and then drop the link. We're dropping the link in a minute. All you fucking Twitter thugs got crazy thumbs. When I drop this fucking link, you should be coming up here to talk boxing. Real shit.
Yeah, they won't.
The topic's going to change right after we're done making our picks. Now we're getting to fucking what people want to talk about. You guys know. It's all you fucking guys want to do is talk about the fucking top dog. So
the best moderator on YouTube is in the building.
Miss Shara. Melanin Queen. Hold up. Shout out to Aunt McQueen in this motherfucker too. He not in here, but shout out to Aunt for showing me this shit because it's easy.
In terms of his excellency, and that, I mean, let's be honest. I think has there ever been a better time for boxing? I don't think so. Like in terms of what's coming up, and people say like, oh yeah, but a lot of the big fights are going to react. So what?
You should be slapped for saying that.
Fuck this guy. This fucking interview. Shout out to Sean Zittel. He's the man. one of the few people's boxing opinion I actually respect. I'm gonna hit the like button right here. Wow! Shout out to Sean.
You know, for a long period of time, a lot of the big fights were just going to Vegas. So wherever the big fights are happening, as long.
So what the fuck's wrong with Vegas? Fuck is you talking about? You guys are squandering money over there that you don't fucking care about. That you guys act like fucking Turkey can go in the backyard and light money on fire and we can just get warm from it. Fuck is you talking about?
As long as they're happening, the sport is thriving. And we're seeing that in terms of the interest. Now, it's very important to make fights.
Wait a minute, motherfucker. We're always interested. What speaks about thriving is dollars spent. Revenue monies pushed to the fucking middle of the pot, spent on boxing. That's what the fuck is interest. Not people talking about it on fucking Twitter.
Like Boots against Stanionis. Like Benavidez Morel next week. Like Gervonta Davis in March. You know, like Canelo Crawford. As long as we keep the big fights coming.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You can't just calmly throw Gervonta Davis' fight into your guys' fucking pool of lighting money on fire. That event will actually fucking make money.
To America as well. We should be embracing what we're seeing around.
What the
like that
fuck?
Feb 22nd card. Like if I did that card, we might go out of business. Do you know what I mean? It's insane.
So is there a false sense of security by working in reality?
Wait a minute. Why would you be going out of business with putting a card together with your top fighters? Why? What do you mean you'd be going out of business? I thought the interest is on a fucking 100. I thought everybody's interested now. Why? How would you go broke? You mean to tell me their interest of hardcore fucking boxing fans that don't got shit but a pair of thumbs is interested in your shit? That don't mean nothing, bro. That means you're about to lose some fucking money. Exactly. Fucking devil
because,
right
like
here.
you said, a normal business wouldn't even be able to afford the card.
Yeah, of course.
And to turn a profit.
Yeah, but that's why you got to keep your head. You got to keep driving to deliver top quality shows, but with a business model that works. Because otherwise, if it becomes a dick measuring contest,
wow,
then you're going to
Which
go
it
out
has
of
in
business.
this business
Well,
plan,
yeah, but it
right?
can't now. It can become one with me and Bob and Al, but it can't become one with me and Turkey.
So listen to this, Eddie Hearn. What happens if the fucking Saudi people pull the plug on the money? Where does that leave you and Bob? Because Al Heyman's over here by himself. He makes money. He turns a profit. You fucking Scottish bulldog, you. Look at this guy. What a pause.
Dude, the moment he said, so what if the biggest fights are in freaking Dubai? I wasn't. He should have been punched in the mouth.
Right? Like the reporter. Like, see, that's the problem. If they give me credentials. I'm just fucking around, but he should have been punched by the reporter there. But Sean, you know, he ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Like,
nobody got no balls anymore.
See, the difference
I cracked him in the mouth.
I'm humble enough to know, and I got a big ego, but I'm humble enough to know this is another level. And I have no problem working for His Excellency. If he asked me to clean his shoes,
what? If he asked me for my wife, this is what I hear when he says something like this. I'm gonna let him finish.
I would probably do it.
That's a bit much, Eddie.
So, translation for all you married men out there, if he asked me for my wife, I'd probably say yes. What's the price? Eddie Hearn has just officially let me and all of y'all fucking know that anything is for sale with this guy. If you got the right amount of money, we can fucking have a conversation. If my fighter fought for him, I'd be worried. I'd be worried. He would sell his own fucking kin for a couple mil. That's what he just literally open said on Sean Zettel. Great interview, champ. This fucking guy.
Yeah, but you know what?
There's only one guy worse, and we're going to get into his clapback next, right after this. But this fucking guy.
You know what? He refused to do that with AJ, though, didn't he?
Yes,
when
sir.
AJ
You know
was
why?
off to
Because it
that
was too much
50
money.
million.
We can't squander off our only fucking moneymaker. He's clearly fucking stating that none of this shit makes money, but we get retweets. We get retweets. They're fucking amped up on Twitter about it. Fucking boxing hacker will suck Turkey's dick right off of his body, right fucking now, and swallow the shit too.
I thought that was only Devin Haney he'd do that too.
Like, I know what the opportunities are.
No. There's a new sheriff in town, and his fucking name is Turkey, bro.
For the fighters and me personally and the business, and I like him. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, side note, Eddie's stoned right here. So all you guys that are in a fucking uproar about marijuana, this guy's in charge of fucking all sorts of Saudi money and matchroom money, and he's stoned to the gills. Re-fucking lax.
Some people say, "Oh, you sell out." You know, but that's just life. Like, that's the way I've been brought up. Understand the opportunity and work for the money, for the opportunity. And the money and the opportunity for boxing is incredible. And I don't mind.
The money for you promoters is incredible. I still don't buy that your guys' fighters that are signed to you in 360 deals and fucking Bob Arum is a sorry sack of shit of a fucking fight promoter. You guys are getting the money, and then you're paying your fighters whatever the fuck it is you want to pay them. I still don't buy these guys are getting all this life-changing money. I know the blue-eyed devil fucking Eddie Hearn is, and the 93-year-old never fucking say die Bob Arum. And let me remind you, only assholes live to 93 years old. They're getting paid. The fighters, jury's still out on that.
Being like, you know, look at Feb 22nd. I've got Bivol fighting Beterbiev. I've got Shakur.
By the way, Bivol getting knocked out.
Fighting Schofield. I've
Shakur better show us something.
got Callum Smith fighting Boatsy. And I've got Madrimov fighting Ortiz.
I got Madrimov.
They are all making fortunes. And I'm going there. I'm doing my job. I'm promoting the show. It's not my show. Matchroom are doing very well. The fighters are doing incredibly well. The card's incredible. The fans are winning. Yet still.
Wait a minute, buddy. Are we winning? Aside from the couple fucking hardcore fans that are sucking Turkey's fucking meat like it's the last meat on planet Earth, I'm not too pleased. I want these fucking fights in Vegas, but I'll take them. I guess I can side with you guys just on it's either get the fights or don't, where we're going to get them at, because Eddie Hearn will never work with Bob Arum unless there's $1 million bill fucking saying to do so. These fucking guys are the reason somebody like Turkey can exist, because this fucking guy and Bob Arum don't want to do their fucking jobs.
Wait, look, you got people cheering the fact that Ryan's going to fight some nobody, Devin's going to fight some nobody on the same card, and that card is the one going to be in the States. How about we take that card, put it in Dubai, and put Ryan versus Devin in the States instead? But how much you want to bet Ryan versus Devin is going to be over there?
I don't do this too often, OG, but Raleigh ain't a fucking nobody, all right?
Well, you know what I mean.
I'm just fucking with you. But yeah.
You know what I mean.
We want Devin versus Ryan here in the fucking States in Vegas.
Right.
Do you know what kind of fucking profit that can turn on the West Coast? Are you fucking retarded, Eddie? No, you're not. You know. You fucking know what kind of money that can make. But Turk already made it worth your while to kill American boxing some more.
Still, people want to fight against it like it's something that's bad. It's like people like Javonta and stuff like that. Oh, you lot going over to...
No, because Javonta doesn't need your fucking charity handouts. Because Javonta can sell out his birthday party here in America. The fucking tickets would probably be $50K a piece.
Boxing hacker, where'd you get that information from, Blue?
I don't care what he's talking about right yet.
London, kissing Turkey's ass. I'm not doing that. It's like, you know, in that room, in the Ring magazine, there is a real feeling of people coming together. I know that not everyone is always going to like each other, but look at me and Frank Warren. All of a sudden, like, we actually get on. We're making fights together away from Riyadh season. You know, even had a conversation with Oscar. You know, it was reasonably pleasant.
Okay, so you needed a fucking middleman from fucking Saudi Arabia to get you guys to look past your fucking shit to make the sport of boxing good for here where you live, everywhere, instead of just Saudi Arabia where there is no fucking, there's a complete monarchy where they gotta fucking kiss the ring no matter what. Now you guys look like bozos running around here kissing this little dirty old man's fucking ring. It makes me sick, bro.
You got Richard Schaefer in the room. You got Bob Arum in the room. You got all these people, and it's like when you actually spend time.
And you know why they're in the fucking room? Because if you guys don't start playing nice, the shit will just die. There is, when fucking Olympic swimming is more popular than the sport you call yourself a promoter for, it doesn't speak anything but volumes on how you do your fucking job. And I know Eddie ain't a fucking American promoter, so I'll cut him some slack. Bob Arum and these fucking American, I can't even put Al Heyman in it because he's the only guy that has been putting on consistent cards here in America that are worth the view. You guys don't buy boxing, period. Yous are the hardcore fans. You're stealing Turkey shit too. Even though you guys want to suck his dick off his body, you don't fucking support it. You don't purchase the shit anyways. It's disgusting. It's like a giant fucking hate on Al campaign that is now spilled over to this jerk off that came in with mad money that wants to compete with Al. It's fucking retarded. I'm not respecting nobody's opinion unless you bought the fucking pay-per-view from this day forth. That much is a promise. You can shove your bitch ass opinion right up your punk ass unless you bought this fucking pay-per-view.
With people in boxing, you realize that you do have that common theme that you love the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So actually, you're not that different. You may have different character traits, but we're all the same. We all love boxing. So we can all sit there and talk about the sport and the business and
he's right.
And I don't see the downside of what is happening. Do you know what I mean? Some people try and find that downside.
The downside is you guys are taking all of our American stars over there to Saudi, where if the sheik pulled the fucking plug on it tomorrow, these guys that have been fighting over there are now not known here in America because the fights go off at the same fucking time as college football. It's killing the sport here in America, and it will continue to do so as long as you'll sell your fucking wife for $500K like you've been doing. Like, I'm cool with the fights, and I actually purchased the fights, the fucking sheiks included, and there ain't no excellent being called, none of that shit. I don't care if you like me for it, you don't like me, you fucking report my stream for it. Ain't none of that excellency shit getting thrown around here because he's not part of the royal family. Do you know what the fucking term excellency fucking means?
Look,
I bet you they don't call him excellency over there.
Look,
fucking
I've been
regular
saying
Collins? No way.
If I met that dude in person, it would be, yes, sir, Turkey, and I'd call him Turkey, period. I am not, the only person I'm calling His Excellency is the Prince over there, period.
God. That's it. God. There's only one person that is worth of that term. You know why they call the Prince Excellency over there? Because he owns all of them. It's an absolute monarchy. He's got all the monies. Everything in the country funnels back to one guy. All of it. The oil money, the fucking jewelry money, the Bentley money, it all funnels back to one man. You guys will never fucking get it. And I get it. I get your guys' point of view. It's get them fights or don't, because if Turkey wasn't here, who would be doing it? There's only one guy really doing it, and his name ain't fucking Oscar De La Hoya, and his name ain't fucking Eddie Hearn, and it damn sure ain't no fucking Bob Arum, regardless to what you fucking pure boxing fucking AKA Al Heyman haters want to say. All Bob does is fucking make prospects fight each other for a fucking $10 million ESPN budget. He's got one or two fucking top name fighters, and when's the last time you seen them fight other than Monster? And I don't even know if Monster's quite Bob's. I think he just owns a little piece and probably the TV portion. That's why he's got to be there all the fucking time. And the
I'll be
fighters
back
like
in a second.
Yep. I'm about to change this to Oscar De La Hoya's. I'll let this play out just so.
All the time,
you
yeah,
won't think I cut it off.
but what? We're seeing the best fights. The cards are incredible. The fighters are getting paid unbelievable money. The promotion.
I've only seen one, maybe two of the best fight. What the fuck are you talking about, Eddie? The fights we all want to see, and the people on Twitter and the people on fucking Instagram, you have not put on one single one of them fights. I mean, the Better Beef, we'll give you credit for that. Better Beef, Bivol, and we'll give you credit for the Tyson Fury. So 2 of them, in which the Tyson Fury joint is kind of fucking, it's a gray area to me anyways. 2 of them, we could have had Boots versus Brian Norman. Might I remind you, I don't like talking about Brian Norman because he's a humongous fucking duck. But we could have had that fight. Why didn't Turkey just, if he was so fucking much about the forward push of boxing, everybody on these apps that you guys check your fucking analytics on and go to for all this interest in your fights, you would have seen that the overwhelming fucking majority of us were clamoring for that fucking fight. Why didn't he take his unimaginable money stack that he lights on fire every day and chuck some of it to Boots and Brian Norman before he lit that day's worth on fire? Why didn't he do that? If it's all about the best fights and what the fans want. Fucking where?
The TV, the broadcasters are seeing incredible numbers.
Oh, you mean the same broadcaster that just damn near went broke that Turkey had to bail out of fucking financial ruin? That broadcaster? Yeah, that's the one. The Zone, I think their name is. Is that who you was talking about, Eddie?
Great business for them across the pay-per-view. So they're investing more money.
I hope this fight does numbers for you guys. I really do. But I got a sneaky suspicion that it's not. It's not going to do that. Where is this Clapback Thursday shit? We're about to play Oscar, and then we're going to get into Bill Haney and Ryan Garcia. And why the fuck is Ryan the one? What is Ryan? They said Ryan is the main event. Boxing Hacker kicking and screaming all the way. He's not the main event. He's the co-main. Shut up. Okay. Wrong one. Wrong one. Clicking the wrong link. Where is it? Where is it?
Your volume's
That
messed
ain't
up.
it. That ain't it. It's not as short. It's the first. There it is. The fuck? That's so cool. Got it. My bad for the dead air. William, you gotta pick that up when I stop talking, bro. When I'm searching over here, you gotta start talking shit to somebody.
No. Boxing Hacker, by the way, I wish Tank was crazy about the belts just to shut people like you up, bro. Because Tank could have been undisputed a long time ago. But now, unfortunately, none of these dudes are going to fight this kid if he did want to become undisputed.
Listen, bro, that Frank Martin fight scared them to death. They don't want no fucking smoke. They just talk like it in the media. Let's play this, and then we're going to get into cooking Bill, Devin, all this good shit.
It's time for the first Clapback Thursday of the new year, and we are coming in blazing. I know you've never.
Side note, it's crazy work to be fucking sitting here in a fucking pair of Daisy Duke shorts recording Clapback Thursday.
I love this video, bro.
What the fuck, dude? Put on some fucking pants, bro.
Everybody cooks the shit out of Bill.
The spatula up your ass? Do you always got to be having that fucking sticking out your ass? Like, only thing you're missing is a pair of fishnets, bro. Get off the cocaine.
Miss me. I promise you I'd be back. It's time for the only segment in boxing that gives you the facts and makes you laugh. It's Clapback Thursday, so let's go. This clapback is dedicated to the worst manager in boxing history, Bill Haney. Something we can all agree on. I want to start by saying that I feel sorry for Devin Haney. We hardly ever hear him speak because his daddy does all the talking, and it's cost him all 12 fans he had. Sure, Devin had a bad loss this year, but it shouldn't have been career-ending. It all could have been easily fixed if it wasn't for his father and manager,
Yeah, they hate this right now. It's killing them.
Bill, who single-handedly turned it all into a more toxic situation than Chernobyl.
They left. They'll be back, though, because this shit hurts.
I have never seen a bigger fucking of a boxer's career in my life.
Disgusting.
All Devin had to do after the losing to Ryan Garcia last April was say he beat me. I couldn't block his left hook. And then get back in the gym. But instead of focusing on a comeback fight in 2024 and teaching his son how to block the left hook, Bill felt it was a better idea to have Devin sue Ryan Garcia for battery and emotional distress. To sue Golden Boy, to sue the New York State Athletic Commission to get Devin's loss expunged from his record. To fight a civilian at the Orange County State Fair, to take the rest of the year off, and to make as many enemies as possible, thus cementing their legacy as the biggest crybaby pussies in the history of boxing. Now, that brings us to the present day. Devin and Bill were in London last week begging Turkey for a payday because they have no other options. The only value that Devin has in this sport is to fight Ryan Garcia again. So Bill, being the pimp he is, and these are facts, he was a pimp. Hoed his son out once again to the fighter who beat his ass so badly he had to sue him for battery. I cannot make this shit up, folks. The rematch is set to happen this October, but under one condition. The Haneys must drop their bullshit lawsuit against Ryan and Golden Boy. And of course, the Haneys are willing to drop it because they had no case whatsoever. I have never heard of a fighter suing another fighter for battery, and I'm certain we will never see it again unless Devin sues his next opponent. Anyhow, taking the rematch is a pretty risky move, though. If Devin loses to Ryan Garcia again, we can all wave goodbye to the Haneys. And in order to even get to that fight, Devin has to first get past a tough and hungry Jose Ramirez in May. Watch out, Jose. If you hit him too hard, he might sue you next. Bill, the highlight of your pathetic 2024 was becoming president of the neighborhood watch here in Henderson, Nevada. Do me a favor. If the wind blows one of my recycling bins too far from the estate, go ahead and chase it down and bring it to my gate. Thanks, buddy. This is the closest you'll get to stepping foot in my home ever again. And Devin Haney, from one fighter to another, you have to take control of your life and career and fire your father. Everyone in boxing stood by and watched what happened this year. A year in which you were supposed to shine. You are now a punchline. Everyone sees he's the problem. Hell, he didn't even stop the fight against Ryan Garcia when your jaw was broken and you were on the canvas. I hope you can come to your senses and decide to save yourself and part ways with your current management before it's truly too late. Sadly, it might be already. Oh, and Canelo, you just signed a huge 3-fight deal. Does that mean you'll be fighting David Benavidez and you'll give the fight fans what they've been asking for? Of course not. You. I got it, babe.
That's the best clapback he's ever done.
Yeah, bro. It was funny as fuck, and he was right as rain, bro.
Hold up, we have something playing in the background. Wow, I gotta remember that.
Not only did he cook Bill, he literally fried his ass.
Yeah, bro. Listen, we can't. Shout out to Oscar. Clap it up for his clapback. You guys, I heard the conversation yesterday about Devin Haney's stock dropping, and we hear the news about him fighting on the undercard of Ryan. And I got one question out of all this to you, Devin Haney fans, all you Twitter thugs that fucking are the craziest keyboard warriors we've ever seen. The link is in the fucking chat. Click that shit. Promise you won't get talked over. You won't get fucking none of that. How can you guys act like Devin Haney's stock has not dropped? It don't even fucking equate to anybody that's got a fucking pair of eyes. He can't go from being the face of boxing, the fucking man, to a no contest with Ryan and being on Ryan's undercard and now fighting Jose Ramirez. And I'm being told that Jose Ramirez is the best. Like, that's a great fight. If anybody's got the harder fight out of Ryan and Devin, it's Devin, because they want to act like Rolly just ain't shit. When the reality is Jose Ramirez poses zero threat. He can't punch. He can't break his way out of a fucking wet paper bag. Rolly at least got a puncher's chance. How are you guys saying that Devin stock ain't dropped and he's fighting the harder fight? This shit don't make sense to me.
Cash Sports was good.
Oh, I didn't drop the right link. Give me a second. My bad. I got you.
Oh God.
You gotta talk. Bye-bye.
This dude here.
Huh.
Every time he comes up, bro, I literally got to take a hit off my fucking weed just to comprehend and deal with him.
I gotta go get the link again. I shared the wrong link and pinned the wrong link. Invite guest, copy link. Link is copied. About the hell. Let me.
Yeah, look. He Oscar was dead on everything he said, bro. And he's right. I mean, Bill Haney did a lot of screwing up. You know? He really did.
The like or the dislike. Buy a fucking raffle ticket. I don't even care if you guys don't want to support the show. We fucking put in mad work here. But if you don't hit the Cash App, at least buy a fucking raffle ticket. You can win a fucking Tank Davis ticket. You can win all sorts of shit. Door prizes, all this shit. Like, get it, bro.
The JBT is giving away a single ticket to the Tank Davis Lamont Roach Championship fight on March 1st. The drawing will be held on February 21st. Entries are $10 each or 3 for $25. Enter via Cash App, JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1 with RF1 on the comment line. A great prize brought to you by the JBT. Courtesy.
All right. JBT Network 1. Buy a fucking raffle ticket. Smash the like button. Show support in some way. This shit ain't easy. If it was easy, you would probably do it too. Boxing Hacker. I gotta hear this shit.
Yo, what's up, D1? Old school.
What's up with you, champ?
Oh, God.
Man, good, brothers. How y'all doing today?
Fucking William loves you, bro. William loves you.
Much
How
love.
is this stock not dropped? I know I heard your shit last night, or
Yeah.
actually it was earlier today.
So yeah, so I had this argument with
Oh.
Dean by any means, right? Because he had made a claim that
cooked you.
Huh?
Cooked, sauteed, cold.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Dean just talks like a freedom fighter, so it always sounds like he's winning an argument, but he's always off topic.
Dean smoked you up like a Swisher, dog.
He definitely didn't. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When it comes to when people say your stock drop, right, you need to show some type of proof, right? So the only way you can tell somebody's stock drop is like,
no. Stop. Dean is a motherfucking real one. That's my dog. And you can't get that fucking. We don't have another fight to compare it to.
You don't. So that's the
I don't want to hear that shit. When you're fighting on a fucking undercard,
doesn't mean nothing.
If his stock stayed the same, he would not be fighting on the undercard of the guy you guys said cheat. Do you think Turkey treats Ryan Garcia like a cheater? Is that what cheaters get treated like over there?
You said what?
Is Turkey treats Ryan like a cheater? And
Does
he's the
Turkey
main
treat
event.
Ryan like a cheater?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so he's making
like
it feel like they
and
make
listen,
concessions.
Ryan's the main event. Devin's
Yeah.
stock had to drop. He's no longer fighting in a main
No,
event.
no,
That's
no,
what they
no,
were
no.
trying
That's
to tell
not
you
how it
last
works.
night.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
it's like saying like if you see Bivol on the on the undercard, his stock drops. No, that's not how it works. That's not how
Wait,
stock.
what?
That's not how stock
Nobody
dropping works.
wanted to pay Devin for a fucking tune-up. Does
Right.
that even register with you?
Doesn't mean his stock. So
Yeah.
the only way you know
Well, his
somebody.
stock is dead.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
The only real way you know somebody's stock drop is, let's say they made like they did a certain amount like before, and then the next fight you saw like, hey, the value you brought in before it went down. You know, from
And
your
his
last fight to this
value
fight. But he
went
hasn't
down.
fought. He hasn't fought any fights since then. So there's no proof that stock actually dropped.
That kid can't tweet. And by the way, he fucking went at Rocky Balboa yesterday on Twitter on some
What's
old
wrong?
lashing out, fucking spoiled child syndrome shit. I know because I got a spoiled child. I know exactly what
I don't know what he said
crazy
about
behavior.
What
And
he
you
said
know
about
what
Rocky.
that is? That's called frustration from being on Ryan Garcia's undercard.
It's not that big a deal. I think people over exaggerate.
No, it is. It is.
It's really not. So you look at who Ryan's fighting, right? He's fighting Rolly
Are
Romero.
you kidding? The face
Yeah.
of boxing is now demoted to a fucking undercard fight, to
He's
a
a
co-main,
co-main.
where you're trying to like place the shit in there.
He's
Like
the co-main. First, he's a co-main. He's not literally. He's
There
not on the
goes
undercard.
co-main and what?
Yeah, he's
Bro.
the co-main.
Bro.
It's weird. People kept trying to say the co-main and undercard are the same thing. I'm like, no. When you watch a fight, they literally announce the co-main differently. They say, here's the undercard, here's the co-main, here's our main event. That's how fights go. You know?
No, you know how fights go? The main event gets paid the most money on the card. Then the co-main. You were right about how it goes with the card and then the co-main and then the fucking main event.
Right.
But you know why it's like that? It's money stages.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know how. I can't say how much you're getting paid from Turkey, right? So we don't. I don't know. Maybe.
Listen
maybe
to me.
Ryan's
There's
getting paid.
not no universe where. Okay, so what do you think? Devin's getting paid the same amount of money as Ryan?
So Turkey's does stack cards, right? So I can't say. All I know is that they were okay with whatever incentive.
This is
Turkey
crazy work, bro.
But it's the reality of
you
things.
You guys are tweaking, bro.
It's not tweaking. See,
yeah, it is.
See,
it is. It's
like you gotta realize one thing.
A
Like
couple hits of meth, fucking tweaking shit. Like
when people make things up, bro. I don't make things up.
Ryan is the main event because Ryan is getting paid the most money. That's how it goes. I don't give a fuck if it's in Saudi Arabia.
I don't know.
Turkey's putting it on. No,
I can't say that.
There is, because then they would just say, "Okay, flip a coin, boys." Did fucking Devin lose the coin flip? Are we just gonna introduce the coin flip in the boxing now, so you Devin Haney fans can get off your
feelings? If you look at the fight, even though Romero is probably the tougher fight, right? Because people don't respect Rolly's skill. Rolly's the more popular fight. Rolly versus Ryan is the more anticipated fight than Devin Ramirez. Devin Ramirez is not even an anticipated fight. That sort of seems like a tune-up. You know, people consider that like a tune-up fight. So when you look at those factors, it makes sense that Ryan versus Rolly will be the main event, and then
irony. Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through. The link's pinned. You can come up here and talk some shit.
Yeah, I posted that link.
I saw Bernie the Boxer. Listen, I saw Bernie the Boxer say it. That don't make it official. And you heard how he said,
Bernie talks crap.
Listen to what I'm saying. Canelo and Crawford. Like,
I mean, he's on their team. I mean,
I'll believe it when Canelo says it. Because the little clip that Turkey played of Canelo on the phone with fucking Turkey and T-Bud fanned out looking at Canelo like, you're the man. Please just fucking help us out. It didn't have no sound.
Man, look.
I don't know what they're talking
I'm pretty sure they're going to fight. I don't know why y'all worried, sad, don't want the fight to happen.
Because it ain't happening, bro.
It's going to happen, bro.
Terrence Crawford is not getting no KO.
It's going to happen.
Maybe
you know, like I know it's going to happen.
Money talks, and Canelo thinks it's an easy fight, and it's probably not. But I think Canelo is too big for Crawford, and you guys will be the last.
I think skills pays the bills. Aren't you the same one who tried to tell me that Tank would
to a certain extent? To a certain extent, but you guys are talking about a career fucking welterweight. I know he spent brief periods of time. He's undisputed 140. I know all the boxing nerd shit. You guys know. I just don't care. All right, listen. He's a career 47 pounder.
Okay.
He moved up one weight division, struggled with Madrimov. And if
Okay.
you say it was an easy Bud Crawford win, I'll pull the fucking fight up.
No,
There's
that
no
was a
way
hard
on
fight.
earth you can say that. Any
Sure.
Terrence Crawford fan, get his dick out your throat. It didn't go like that. I'm sorry, guys. His punches weren't worth that many more points. It fucking was a close fight.
It was a
And
close fight, yeah.
Madrimov is a good ass
I
fighter.
think
and
I think Madrimov was a really good
gives
fighter, though.
Ortiz too. This
Yeah, the eye test alone shows to me that Madrimov is a good fighter. I don't think that anything. I don't think
You
that
said skills pay the bills, like
Yeah.
Canelo has no skills, bro.
No,
Are
I
you
didn't think
fucking
that. I
kidding
never
me?
think Canelo didn't have skills, but I think Brad's skills are just higher.
Bro.
Bruh,
Where?
you're looking at a guy with a
Why?
chin of granite. Then you got a guy who's bigger, punches harder, and you go put him in there with a little dude
Yep.
who couldn't hurt his last dude.
Yep.
Take punches on from Canelo. His little bitch. What's he gonna do in there? Where's he going?
Listen,
He's gonna
listen,
fight like Jamel Charlo and say, "I
listen,
made a
listen,
business
listen.
decision to make
Exactly."
I'm happy you guys feel this way because when that fight happens and Canelo loses, I'll be right here wondering what you guys are gonna say. Y'all better call him the greatest because y'all don't believe the brother right now.
I don't
man.
believe the fight is
Just
gonna
call
happen.
when he.
I just don't. Canelo's
Okay,
got a
when it does happen.
and then September. They're talking about the September fights, Crawford's, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I don't hear Canelo talking about a Crawford fight in his next build-up, I don't want to hear shit. They're going to be asking about it. So
It's
if he
going to
tries to
happen.
push the question, I don't want to hear it, bro.
It's going to happen. And when I'll almost ask you this, D1 in old school, if the fight happens and Crawford wins, we all call him the greatest. With the amount of doubt that you guys have right now,
I would probably say yeah, because right now I don't believe that.
Okay, fine.
Bro,
The deal's on. Let's see
People
it.
trying to claim how great Crawford is off of that Spence win, and Spence was
Okay, let's see.
half
I
of
don't wanna hear-
himself in
I
that
don't want to
fight.
hear no. I want when Crawford wins that fight. I
That
want to hear
wasn't
no
Errol Spence,
excuses.
guys. I'm
I don't
sorry,
want to hear
Terrence
nothing about
Crawford
nothing. I
fans.
don't want to hear no snack
I know
excuses.
you
I don't
thought
hear
you
nothing.
helped Terrence in the gym. I know you guys thought you helped Terrence run a couple miles. I know you guys feel so rewarded off picking Terrence. But listen to me.
Mhm.
He's 38 fucking years old, and that was Spence. That wasn't even close to himself. I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you guys.
Ugh.
That wasn't Errol Spence. He was
Listen,
high on something, number one. We seen
maybe
the broken rib, number two.
okay.
Listen, you guys got a 38-year-old man, pound for pound, that ain't willing to fight nobody else but Canelo. And Canelo hasn't said shit about the fight. I've literally not heard him mutter any. You know, Canelo can talk his ass off now. Like he taught himself all that English. He'd be talking shit. He ain't say shit about it.
He
tried to
said that.
show us a clip
No, he
that
has
was
said
on
some
mute.
stuff about it. He said Crawford is going to be easy money. He said that.
And then you guys, some more news that comes out of Turkey El Ashiki. A tournament? A fucking
That's
tournament?
amazing.
Ryan versus this guy, Devin versus this guy. Then
Yeah,
they're
that's
going to fight each
amazing.
other. Then Tio's going to be over here fighting Richardson in boots. And
If
then they're
Tio
going to
doesn't
fight
duck,
the winner
yeah.
or the loser. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
I'll be
amazing.
an
bro.
old man by the time that happens. Number
That's
one. And number
amazing.
two,
That's
these guys
amazing
fight
series.
one time a fucking year. Get off of it. Get off of Turkey's dick and fucking realize
Oh,
that
my
all these
goodness.
fantasy fights they just keep yapping about on Ring Magazine, it's not. They're not going to come to fruition.
So,
anytime soon.
listen, you
Any
guys sit
fucking
here talking
time
about
soon.
PBC.
And you better hope the guy
PBC
keeps
this,
his money in
PBC that,
boxing.
right? Y'all have not even seen Al Heyman in the past 10 years talking about PBC this, PBC that. And
I've
Turkey
been in
is out here trying
I've
to
watched El
make it
Heyman fight
different.
since the day he was conceived.
When was
Since
the
the
last time?
day he
Wait,
started PBC.
when was the last time you saw Al Heyman? When was
Every
the
single
last
one
time
of his
you used
pay-per-views.
your two eyes to see Al Heyman?
Stop talking when
When
I'm
was the
talking.
last time? Okay, go ahead.
Stop it. Stop talking when I'm talking. I've purchased every single one of fucking Al Heyman's pay-per-view. You
Okay.
can't come up here and just start willy-nilly watching, saying all that. Nah,
Okay.
bro. I purchased every Floyd pay-per-view, every single fucking
Yeah.
PBC pay-per-view that has ever been offered.
Yeah.
Purchased. Hard-earned money.
Yeah.
Purchase type shit. You can't just get off and say whatever the fuck it is you're saying. Like, Al Heyman has put on some of the best fucking cards boxing has ever seen.
I'm not denying that.
because
I'm
he gives
saying
you a
Turkey's
fake
trying to make a
fight.
difference. What I'm
You
saying
guys
is
don't
Turkey's
buy
trying to
the
make a
zone.
difference.
You don't buy the fucking cards. You know how I know? DAZN just went belly up and Turkey had to buy him out.
Listen, Turkey's trying to make a
That's
difference
crazy.
in the sport. You realize that, right? Turkey's literally trying to make a difference in the sport.
Where,
And
for what?
we're arguing
For who?
against it. I don't understand why.
For who?
For
where is he
everybody.
trying to make a difference.
He's trying to make a difference
Oh,
for
yeah?
everybody.
Really?
What? Yes, really.
Trying to not
Really.
fucking grab American boxing, put the fire out on it.
It's
and
not
grab
just
it and
about
bring it over to
American
Turkey,
boxing, bro.
Bring it over to Saudi.
Remember, Eddie Hearn's not even
That's
from
what I
America. It's not about just American boxing. Boxing's worldwide. You literally
I
just
don't
fought
care.
anyway
Well,
fight
keep
in
the
Japan.
UK fighters in the UK, keep the Saudi fighters in the Saudi, and let us get to the top of where the pyramid, the fucking
who's
money
supposed to do that?
pyramid. Prize fighting was invented here. It's
It
never
was
going
not
to be.
invented in America. Prize fighting was not. It was not invented. It wasn't invented in
Money
America.
on fire.
It wasn't invented in America.
I'm gonna buy his fights because I bought the last guy's fight.
Boxing's been
I'm gonna
around
buy the
since
next
like
guy's
ancient
fight.
Greece, bro.
He'll never kill American boxing because the money's just too good here. Why do you think he's trying to put something on in Times Square? Or is that just to light money on fire too? Not make any money?
Hey.
And this is why I think he's clout chasing off Canelo. You're fucking talking about a September date.
Yeah.
Doing another show in May, potentially trying to hurt Canelo's money in May by having an event at the same time. But yet somehow you got a guy that's fighting Canelo?
Yeah.
What? Where?
Canelo's cool for that. Y'all the ones upset. Maybe you guys would be upset.
Canelo's historic fucking took it from Floyd. That's Canelo's fucking month, and you're gonna promote another fight in May?
Yeah.
Try to hurt my money? And you want me to fight who? Your guy?
It's going to happen, bro. I don't understand what the problem is. It's going to happen.
I don't got a problem with the fight. I just don't believe it's happening.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see.
In the fight.
Let's see. Hey, I feel you. But hey, you need to write a letter to Al Heyman.
You
Be like,
guys,
dear Al.
listening to a fucking Ring magazine tweet, and not you're just going with this shit like it's set in stone. I need to see it to believe it, bro.
Okay, and once it happens,
I gotta see it.
And once those fights happen, we give Turkey his props. Yes or no?
Nope.
No, you're never gonna give Turkey his props. You're
No,
gonna watch them fights.
I know what the
smile on your
fucking
face
grand play is. I know what the fucking scheme of this all is. It's not to make American boxing great. And
no, it's not.
For all of my dollars, he's taking the sport, whatever little flame we have, and taking half of it right now.
Okay.
And going to his country with it. So to me, I don't give a fuck how much money he's spending because the greedy promoters that can't get up off their fucking ass and do their job and sell their fights, a guy like that can exist because they're fucking lazy. And we got social media nowadays.
They're lazy.
It's crazy. Fuck that.
How are they lazy? What are they not doing? You don't think?
So Hacker, it don't upset you that they're
American boxing. You
it's not just about American boxing. When you win titles, they call the world title, bro. Yo, if you win a title, it's the world title. It's not called the American title. You know, if there's somebody, you know, whoever owns the American title, the American champion, he should stay in America. Then who owns the world title should fight where the hell the fighter is in the world.
Britain has their own title.
Has been the top fucking.
Britain's been having their own title.
Yeah.
For the last 100
But Hacker, hold on. Hacker.
Yeah.
So it doesn't upset you that Turkey is going to give you Ryan and Devin with tune-ups and then take the major fight over to his country.
No,
that don't upset you?
Hell no.
Click the link.
Why
would I be upset about? Absolutely not.
But you wouldn't want Ryan versus Devin rematch here in the States?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like the fighters are getting paid better. The fighters are happy. Here's the thing: these fighters risk their lives. It's a business.
You guys are nuts.
And a lot of times in America, people are stealing fights. Let's not forget. Let's be real. If y'all want to keep things on a one-on-one, there are a lot of people here who carry fire sticks and they sit here and complain about it, right? But they don't even pay for the fight. I pay for the fight.
Majority of you fuckers, I believe you buy fights, but then again,
I buy fights. I
gotta see it. Your next tweet, do you tweet? I don't even know. I made
the next time you'll know. I'll
send talking crazy with your name. I made it Hacker Boxing and was talking crazy to people and shit.
But yeah,
that's just them driving you freaking crazy the way you do stupid stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Dixon,
you be real.
Thank you, bro. I don't know if you heard me in between these guys yelling and me yelling. The same people who got mad at the A-side PBC fighters wanting their B-side guys to come to PBC to fight are happily telling American fighters to go to Turkey to fight B-side guys, where B-side guys don't give a fuck because they
But
wouldn't have
here's the magic, J.A. With Turkey, there is no A-side, B-side, bro. Everything's up front. Ain't no A-side, B-side. It's that politics, because that's literally politics, right? It's out the window. And that's amazing. Because A-side, B-side has stopped a lot of fights. Let's be real. Like, people aren't being real. Like, people are just saying things just to say it.
Gertz in the building. What's up, Gertz?
Well, you do know, Boxing Hacker, that Tank's never going to fight somebody unless he stays on, right?
That's Tank, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
you want to see Tank fight all these guys, they're going to have to accept the fact if they want to fight him, they are the B side.
Let him when that time comes and he's ready to make those fights. Let's see.
There he is.
Because for us, he hasn't been ready to make the fights yet.
And hold on, I want to.
Don't have shit to do in Alaska. Go read a book or something.
Gertz, you might be right, bro, as far as Spence, even if he was 120% fighting Bud, but we'll never know because Spence has never been right since the wreck.
What you guys are not saying about that Bud versus Earl Spence fight is this, though.
I was just
Earl Spence, no matter what y'all think about his health in that fight, he was a unified champion. He was the one with the most belts, and he was the number one in the division.
Right.
Bud beat the best person in the division, and that will never change. I'm one of the biggest Earl Spence fans.
Pussy.
I'm a huge Earl Spence fan, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna discredit.
I'm a huge Earl Spence fan too. But
No, I'm not. Look, Bud came to fight. Bud did what he had to do.
Yeah.
But that was not even close to being Errol Spence that we know.
It was the number one guy in the division. If you want to say it's not Errol Spence, let's not. Okay, let's just say Bud beat the number one guy in the division. If that makes everybody feel better, because no matter what, yeah, he beat the man.
But did he beat the Spence that won all them belts? No.
Yeah, he did. Because that same Spence who flew out the car beat the hell out of Ugas the fight before that. What are we talking about?
Spence stood there looking for his fucking teeth on the fucking ground in a glitch. That don't tell you what brain fucking damage nothing does.
Ugas' eye was bleeding for a whole week after that fight, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care, bro.
And this is the same Ugas that beat Manny Pacquiao. So Ugas was coming off his best win.
If Danny Garcia would have came to fight, he'd have whooped the crap out of Spence that night. But unfortunately, Danny didn't come to fight. Even his own corner, if you go back and listen to it, are telling Danny, go get him. He is not right.
Earl Spence, no matter if you guys think he's 70%, that brother is nasty work. He's hard. It's hard to fight that brother.
That's not what I'm hearing about sparring, bro. He's been getting his ass kicked in sparring since before the Bud fight.
That dude was winning national tournaments. The dude was nice. Earl Spence is nice. Bud was just a better fighter. That's all it was.
No, bro. Errol's been getting his ass kicked in sparring since before the Bud fight. I know because I've been hearing it from my source. That's why he's not in the ring yet either.
Whoever hid Gertz can't hide Gertz. Gotta unhide Gertz. But click the link. Anybody come talk some shit. I got some more shit to play. Come talk some shit. Let Gertz talk his shit, no doubt.
I mean,
nobody block Gertz, man.
Yeah, don't
I like Gertz.
We might not agree, but the man's got his own opinion, and that's just fine.
No doubt. No fucking doubt. Hold up. I got to pull this joint up. I got something right here. Go, keep talking, guys.
Like Earl to me was even he's not in his preliminary self, he was still like the top dog when he fought Crawford. Hold on,
what was left of the top dog, bro? Let's face it like that.
I guess, bro. But inactivity is crazy to fighters. Fighters gotta fucking fight, man. It's seriously important. Like to how these guys go. If you're just sitting at home,
I'll be right back. All right, guys, hold on one second.
If you're just sitting at home for 13, 14 months at a time, this shit ain't gonna work out. You're gonna run into a fucking more crisp, more ready to do fucking fighter. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, bro. You gotta stay active. Gotta stay real active.
Gertz ain't got a wrench.
Gertz ain't got a wrench. You sure that's
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, Gert's got a fucking wrench. I hook Gert's up though. But I don't like to give the big wrenches to just anybody.
Yeah, he's got a wrench. My mistake. I don't know how somebody timed him out then.
Yo, did you see where Tank told Ray Ford, "I'll punch your fucking lights"? Oh, you don't even go on Twitter. Yeah, Tank told Ray Ford. Ray Ford told Tank, "Get off your knees," and then Tank told Ray Ford, "I'll punch your fucking lights out, buddy." I was like, "Nice. That's exactly what that's exactly what I would have said. You little goofy, I'll punch your lights out." Well, Ray Ford had something to say about that. Hold up. One more time. Appreciate you. The real one. You're back in
And
the.
you love how Tank is straightforward and to the point, bro.
Yeah, he said, "I'll punch your fucking lights out, goofy." Or he might not have said goofy, but I would have said goofy. Even though, I mean, it is what it is. Damn, what's the deal? Is like the 70s back in? These kids wear doodle brown colors. You guys wore all fucking lame pastels and shit back in your day, old school, but now that shit's coming back. Just plain.
Bro, I hated the fashions of the 70s, dude. Remember them freaking Lear suits?
William had those locks, bro. He was swinging them bitches and no.
Bro, you remember I think it's called the Lear suit.
Hell
was
yeah,
some
the
disco
suede
fucking
joint.
suits. Bro, that was the cheesiest looking shit anybody had ever had to wear, bro.
Yeah, I would be cracking up too. Yeah, I think this whole shit coming back in, bro. I don't like the acne. Let me be 105, as Key would say. I don't like the acne. What the fuck is you 26 years old and popping out with fucking whiteheads and shit everywhere, bro? You got clear or the fucking human growth hormone, bro? What's the deal? You got fucking dough? Go to fucking Proactive or something. Or is that the supplements? Because now we found out that Shakur is a snack fighter too.
Nah. I mean, being that you're at 130, he has fought a couple 130s in the last couple of years, right? Moving up to the Mont next, Hector Garcia a couple of years ago. Yeah. Do you feel like maybe you might be kind of on the verge of a big fight like that, being that,
I could be. I mean, you never know what Tank do. He fight prospects.
Fucking Lamont Roach is a prospect. I got Lamont over. I don't. I probably pick Ray, but
like Frank Martin.
No, I got Frank over Ray. Just to make that super clear.
That's the name, Frank Martin, right? Yeah. He fought him. Like nobody really. I felt like he was a prospect. I don't know. I mean, that's.
Wait a minute, Ray Savage. You have been boxing since the age of 8, and you don't know the fucking difference between a prospect and a goddamn contender? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? No wonder these guys get taken advantage of by promoters and fucking sanctioning bodies. This fucking dude's a retard.
This is me though, but
I mean, he's fighting Roach next, so come on.
Yeah, Roach is a great fighter. He's a world.
And I don't give a fuck who that reporter was. The way she said that shit, like knowing what I know about this fucking sport, it's hard for me to hear the fucking people that control the narrative in the sport talk like that about Lamont Roach. It's nothing to do with Tank. Like, what the fuck does a fighter have to do in today's fucking boxing to get somebody's respect? I mean, I'm fucking dead ass serious. If you guys want us to take the fucking belt serious, look at the 130-pound WBA fucking super champion or WBA champion, whatever the fuck he is. Look at him like he's at least that. I get it. Tank's on the fucking Roy Jones mythical, magical level that nobody on earth can fuck with him. And if he was fighting God, you'd want him to fight Satan type shit. We get it. But at least give fucking Lamont Roach his respect. Fuck, man.
A champion, so you gotta respect that. But it's like nobody expected that fight to happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you never know what Tank. You know, I guess he just wake up and just say he want to fight whoever he want to fight, and you know he get it done because he's the face of boxing, one of the faces of boxing, I should say. So, yeah, and maybe one day I will get the call.
Yeah, is that a fight you think about, especially when he's having those big fights and you know you're seeing guys get knocked out? Are you like, man, you know, give me that opportunity one day?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he knock a lot of guys out because they simply just not on his.
If you're on fucking Twitter, give me some sort of engagement, retweet, whatever the fuck it is y'all do. If you're in YouTube and you just got here, smash the like button. We're gonna keep playing this shit. Ray Ford is a little slow though, I must say. Sorry, Ray. It's just the truth.
Level where they scared of him, but I definitely feel like I can compete with him on any given day.
I think he could too, until he gets knocked the fuck out like the rest of them do.
Yeah, I love to fight him.
What do you think that would look like? Because I know you can fight going both ways. You could box, but when you've had to dog it, do you feel like you'd have to box more because of the puncher he is, as opposed to what?
Yo, nobody wants to click the link. Come talk some shit. There's no JBT in here. Come smash the link and let's talk some shit. I'm gonna play the rest of this.
You did in the late rounds with Klomatov?
I don't know. Styles make fights, so it might be one of those fights where I gotta box and bang at times. You know, might gotta switch it up. It might be one of those situations I might just have to box the whole fight. I know Tank is like short, he got short arms, but he's fast, he's explosive, he got power, so you gotta keep those type of things in mind. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see if
Yeah, I don't think there's no planet where Ray Ford could ever
we get that fight. Then
never no time. Tank would fuck him up. It would probably be a little bit competitive until Tank knocked him out. But Ray Ford's too much of a front runner. All right, you think you know how to say that, old school?
What's up?
Kabulian, King L. Al Kabulian.
Yeah, I'm not even trying that.
Yeah, Al Kabulian, King L. Welcome to the Angry White Man. Smash the like. We appreciate you, dog. I got another joint that I wanted to play. I think you heard it. No.
I'm busy.
Shit, where is it at? Come on, man. You can't see the screen, right? William, you can't see the screen?
I see the same screen you've been having on.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's this one. This one. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting better at this shit. Getting faster.
I think he's one of the best.
What's up, people?
Right now, you know.
For sure. Would you consider this your son's toughest opponent today?
Oh, I don't know till we get in there. You know what I mean? But
Shout out to both.
I don't think none of them really tough for my son because only if it's tough because he wanted to be tough. You know what I mean? Because you know he don't care. He'll take chances. You know what I mean? He'll box you. He'll fight you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. So obviously, it looks like with this fight, the move for your son is 147 undisputed. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
we're doing still the same thing.
It's what it's been all along, and that's what you people don't understand about Boots. He's just like Errol Spence. He's going to keep his fucking word. That's what he's going for. That's why he stayed there. That's why a B-side Virgil Ortiz could never tell an A-side fucking champion what to do ever.
We still call him a weight bully though. Let me ask you something.
Huh?
After a while,
can't be a weight bully.
Why not?
Wait, what?
Why not? Because they have.
Wait a minute, Mr. Rehydration Clause. Now you're fucking moving the goalpost.
No. A weight bully.
Yeah.
A weight
Listen,
bully
if
is
a
somebody.
guy can adhere to a 10-pound rehydration clause, there
Yeah.
ain't no questioning where he fights. If he's fighting at 47 and getting by with it, there ain't no questioning that.
No, but he's big for the weight class though. He's
Why?
literally
Because he's
outgrown
tall?
the weight class.
Why? Because he's tall? Your guy's 1 inch shorter, and
He's
you're telling me
James.
that Devin,
You
if
see
he
the
makes
last
it, he
fight?
fights.
Bruh,
Stop
Devin,
talking.
king
You don't
is
play
king of
ball.
the weight bullies. What are you talking about, Hacker?
No, yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Stop
Yo,
it,
I
bro.
hope y'all don't have no double
Same
standard.
game plan.
And y'all the Earl
Got you.
and
So
Devin were weight bullies.
we
Don't
don't
have no
want to
double
get too
standard
far
on
past
them.
Dan Jonas.
Right. I'm not looking past.
I gotta go get some ice. I'm gonna play this. This is 3 minutes and 46 seconds long. Smash the like button. It's at 103. I'm gonna play this. Grab some ice.
Gotcha.
Right.
But the path is to clear out this division.
That's the path right there.
Do we see the Norman fight in 2025? Because that was a fight rumored last
Well, that's
year.
up to them. You know what I mean? You know, if he accepted, oh yeah. You know, we wanted it. We've been wanting that. You already know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They can talk all they want. I don't run my mouth, man, and say this and talk about another fighter. All the fighters, to me, is good fighters, man. To me, you know what I mean? You know.
Say less. One question for you. One other question for you. Andy Cruz, that's why we're here in Vegas right now. Andy's got a big fight this weekend, tough opponent.
Right.
But 2025 is just starting off. In a month from now, Keyshawn Davis, who Andy loves to call his son,
right,
he's fighting. He's got a chip on the line. If he fights, do you want to see Andy get that title shot this year? Would you like to move at a different pace?
Well, see what it is.
What's
though.
your thoughts?
Once Andy keep on fighting and keep on winning, eventually that's going to happen down the line. I don't think that's going to happen too soon. You know,
not 2025.
I don't think so with him, Keyshawn. I mean, I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
I mean, what is this? Andy's fourth fight? His fourth fight, right? His fifth?
His fifth. Yeah.
Fifth fight.
5-0, I think, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ideally, how would you like to see it happen? Do you want to see Andy develop a little bit more, or
no? He keep on doing what he's doing. That's all. Keep on doing what he's doing, and we on the right track. At the end of the, what's that? End of 2025. I mean, we can go for one of them titles. You know what I mean? If we keep on moving like we're moving now. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Got you. Last question for you. Obviously, there was a lot of controversy over the whole Boots Ortiz thing. Any message for anybody who was talking crap?
No, I don't even want to talk about that because we never really discussed that. I never they never talked to me about it. So I mean, and then you listen to some of the stuff that people were saying. They don't even, a lot of people didn't know nothing about it. See, what they took wrong was after we fought that fight, who said he might have to move up, but he still wanted to, take care of 147 first. But they going to go on and say that, oh yeah, we got the fight signed and all. We didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know nothing about it. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Eventually he going to get it too. You know what I mean? Eventually he going to get it if we get one of them titles up there.
They like to talk and run their mouth. I don't be running my mouth.
D1, I need to know if you're going to keep that same energy, bro.
What, for Boots?
Yeah.
To Devin Haney? Devin Haney fucking came out. Mauricio Suleiman was talking about how much they rehydrate in one day. Fucking Devin Haney could never fucking adhere to a rehydration clause. Jaron Ennis can fucking rehydrate to the IBF.
He looked sick last weigh-in. Are we kidding? Jaron Ennis looked like a burnt skeleton the last weigh-in. What he looked drained the last weigh-in. Am I lying?
We're gonna see.
BN Boxing News. What's good?
You're out of your fucking mind. BN, what's up with you, champ?
Pull it up, buddy.
Not yet. Don't you worry. I gotta take off this motherfucking hoodie though. Jaron Ennis.
I remember once he unified, you don't have to stick with the IBF rules. Remember that.
Yeah, but dude, listen, your guy wouldn't even fucking adhere to a rehydration clause. No, see, you got.
He never had the IBF title. He won it off Cambosos. He had a WC title, so he didn't have to.
What?
So here's the thing. The same thing. So the same thing that Devin and EJ are doing. They waited to become undisputed and outgrew that weight class. And you call them weight bullies. So you better have the energy for Boots.
Because Devin Haney could never adhere to a rehydration clause. Number one, the IBF champion is the only person I don't give shit to. I say Bam. Rodriguez, I don't give him no credit. He don't get credit till he moves up about 1 or 2 weight classes because they're every fucking so often. Steven Espinoza, whatever the fuck his first name is, weight bully. No credit for me.
Okay.
None.
Okay. But guess what?
Zero.
Guess what, D1? after he unifies, he doesn't have to follow that weight clause for the IBF. You realize that, right?
Who?
Once he unified, he doesn't have to follow that weight clause.
I know. And then it's over.
Okay, so after that, are you gonna start calling him a weight bully? Yes or no?
No. He's
The
a
double
unified
standard has
champion.
started.
Probably move up after that.
They said they're going for undisputed. That means they're gonna be there that weight class for years. Because
no, it's one more belt, Mario Barrios. What are you talking about?
And Brian Norman.
Well, according to your freaking your way of thinking, boxing hacker.
Done if it wasn't for you B-side beta males.
Really? According to your way of thinking, boxing hacker. No, Boots is not a weight bully. Because if you can't call Devin a weight bully at 140, then there's no fucking way you're gonna call Boots a fucking weight bully.
I think you guys to keep that same energy. When y'all was saying Devin was a weight bully.
No, we're talking about you keeping the same energy.
No, I don't think he's a weight bully. I don't think Devin was a weight bully. I don't think EJ was. I think they had the incentive to stay in that weight class.
Is Boots coming in 25 pounds over the weight?
He soon will be. He's having me in that weight class for a couple
How do you know that? Are you in camp with that man?
He wants to become undisputed. He's not gonna become undisputed this year.
We're gonna see what he weighs in this year. I bet it ain't no 25 pounds.
He was sick.
Like I'm thinking about it, and I can't be even a little bit fake, bro. I just can't. Like I'm thinking about it. I know Boots is fucking rehydration probably more than anybody at welterweight, but he's got that red strap, and that shit is strict fucking rules. They're making you do what the fuck you got to do. The IBF to me is really the only champion. It's the only one that fucking has to fight his mandatories. We don't give a fuck if you're Alexander Usyk or you're fucking anybody. We're taking that shit. Who, by the way, Lomachenko just got a fucking medical exemption for an injury. He's not cleared to come back till October. I don't think Tank fights him this coming up year, and that shit broke my heart when I thought about it. Like, if he's not coming back to October, but Tank fights March 1st, if I'm Tank and I get paid $30 million a fight, I know you haters, you don't want to admit that for some weird reason, but whatever. Tank's getting paid $30 million. He probably wants to take a fucking month in Turks, then come back to the gym and get back to getting it. So it could be October, it could be Loma, but I don't think so, man. Summer fights generate the most revenue, and if I'm fucking PBC and Amazon, we're fighting in July, dude. We're fighting in August, somewhere around there where we can fucking get the biggest crowd to Vegas you ever thought about. We're fighting in the summertime, bro. That's when the biggest fights are. Historically, it's always been in the summertime. So, I don't know. Loma, October return date. I don't know, man. It's not Tank. You know who it is? It's probably Keyshawn. It's probably Keyshawn beats Denny's, but people don't know this. Denny's can punch.
Like, yeah, that's a hard fight.
Denny's kept Navarrete off of him, but he's just too busy boxing, so he doesn't fucking sit down on no punches. BN, oh shit, I didn't even understand when you said BN, and I just shouted it after you. Shout out to you, Wonk. Appreciate you, dog. Dang, don't too often in this joint.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Tank will fight either Keyshawn or Shakur. You know? Who knows? It should be Shakur. That fight should happen this year.
To Tank and Shakur. Listen,
Yeah,
I wanted it to happen last year, but what you guys are failing to like wrap your head around is Eddie today. I played the video here on this show. He says we got to play it for Shakur. It's Kid Austin, Zapata. He's still hanging on to that fight for some reason, even though Zapata's giving Tevin Farmer a rematch. And by the way, 2 fights with Tevin Farmer will prepare you for a Shakur Stevenson better than any other fight on the planet.
I don't know.
That out there.
Tevin Farmer is not really like Shakur.
No. There's only fucking. What are you talking about? That's the best guy to get you ready for a Shakur Stevenson fight. I promise.
He's not on the same level.
Real boxing guy in here.
Yeah, they can box. He can box. Tevin Farmer can box. He's just not on Shakur's level. Not to me.
What are you talking? What level? What jumping backwards? Where?
Nice.
What level?
People always
what level? Where can I go see this mythical, magical level? And you know I know my shit. I watch boxing. Where can I see this magical, mythical fucking?
You can just look at his stats. He has one of the highest.
What? I gotta see it.
One of the highest plus
I
minus.
don't care what some jackass is over here. Yeah, I clicked 16 clicks. How many you click? 8. All right, so he was 8 for 16. What?
All right, don't worry.
I need to see them fight. Where
don't
can
worry.
I go?
When Tank versus Shakur happens, you're gonna see that level, bro.
No, I'm
I
not.
don't know what y'all be seeing. You gonna see.
What are you talking about? Tell me why. What do you hate
Shakur
about
gonna look
Tank in this
just like the
fight?
Dos Santos fight.
And he's
Where do
going
you
to win.
see the shitty fighter that Shakur can outbox? Where does Tank show that to you? What
You said
round
what?
of what fight did you say, oh my God, he ain't really like that?
Shakur's a really
No. I'm asking you about Tank. Why your deep-rooted hate for Tank? Where
There's
did
not
you
deep-rooted
see
hate for Tank.
any of the Tank fights that you possibly could have been privy to, from Spike TV to fucking Showtime to fucking Amazon? Where did he show you that Shakur can beat him?
To me, it's a style thing. It's not
To you.
about. Yeah, it's a stylistic
so any
thing.
guy
Yeah,
that can
stylistic.
perfect that
So the
pure
guy that
boxing style
sets
and
the
get the
best
fuck out the way.
traps in boxing, the guy with one of the smartest IQs at setting traps in boxing, is
Yeah.
going to get beat by Shakur.
Yeah.
The guy that just
Yeah, I don't
fucking
think so,
worries
bud.
so much about
Listen.
what's coming
I
to
hope
him.
that fight happens, and we're gonna be here the next day, and we're gonna
You
let's
said
talk
Yeah, I
about
hope
it.
you're
was
going to
gonna
be
do
here.
that.
Huh?
You
could be,
arguably said Ryan was gonna knock Tank out. Like
I don't remember saying that, but if you
listen
said
to me,
that, I
dude.
never said
Just
that.
because Shakur got the style you guys think that can fuck with Tank.
It's a problem
Number
for Tank.
one, the slick black fighter, Frank Martin, the pure boxer style, Frank Martin. He just crushed both of them
They're not
narratives
on. They're not
so
on
fucking
Shakur's
bad
level.
that it's scary. Listen, you guys as fans, you got the bravest thumbs I have ever fucking seen in the world. Like, bar none, your thumbs say the darndest shit that no human could ever fucking put up with and try to duplicate ever in life. It's bizarre to me. There is no
D1.
fucking. Go ahead.
D1. Who
Yeah.
trained Tank? That's supposed to be one of the best defensive fighters in the world.
Who trained Tank?
Yeah.
Calvin.
Didn't Floyd spend a lot of time training Tank?
Yeah, but bro,
They spent a lot of time training Devin and
I'm
Shakur
glad
Stevenson.
you just said that, old school, because I was racking my brain over here trying to think what the fuck. I had a link to a video with Floyd.
I mean,
and
that
Terrence
boxing hacker
Crawford.
acts like Tank don't have the same fucking shit. No, don't know how to do the same shit.
Yeah,
Floyd
they're
is the one that
different.
taught Tank.
He didn't teach. No, wait a minute.
Bruh.
We're over
He
exaggerating.
is Floyd's fighter. He spent a lot of time teaching Tank shit.
From the Baltimore gym. What's that gym called? He came from Calvin's gym.
Upton.
He didn't get trained by Shakur. I mean, no.
Devin ain't Floyd's fighter. Neither is Shakur.
Devin grew up.
Who do you think spent the more time with Floyd?
Devin.
Get the fuck
100%
out.
Devin. 100% Devin. That's not even a question.
No. All right. Waleed. That's how you say his name, Waleed.
He doesn't call himself that.
So you're telling me Devin, who isn't even Floyd's fighter, Floyd is going to spend more time with him than his own fighter.
Devin damn near grew up in
Bro,
that
stop
gym.
it.
You know, he trained in that gym since he was a kid.
Stop it, bro.
Stop.
What?
Guys, Waleed, who is Shakur's grandpa, cornerman extraordinaire, great boxing trainer,
Wally
all that
Moses.
good shit. He was just wearing a red Canadian tuxedo at 60-something years old. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. What? Oh, it's not a Canadian tuxedo, thank God. It's a fucking sweatsuit.
Yeah, I was confused, buddy.
Yeah. You see this? Old school? You see that? You know who that is? Floyd Mayweather. At Shakur sparring with Terrence Crawford there. Now, when people told me Canelo was going to make the Terrence Crawford fight, I would have thought this guy would have tried to block it at all costs. It's kind of weird that they're trying to act like the Terrence and Canelo fight is on, and then all of a sudden Floyd pops up in the top rank, Jim. Am I the only person that finds this kind of weird?
No, I think Floyd does that for a lot of fighters.
Oh,
but,
my God.
But you know what? Hey, one thing also, if you want to talk about Floyd, right? You do know Floyd said that he thinks
Floyd does that for a lot of fighters.
Right?
Because do you know everywhere Floyd goes, it's on camera. There's nobody that listen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't just pop up for no. This shit is calculated. Floyd did this for a reason. We haven't found out yet. This is crazy to me. Like, talk about switching on your own guy. Listen, man, if you're a great boxer, you know what also has to come with that for you to be written down in the history books and remember forever? Some sort of popularity.
Yeah.
He's threatened by fucking Tank. Tank can do much more with a half-ass resume and a fucking mediocre run to Floyd than fucking Terrence Crawford can.
No. You talking about Terrence Crawford, or you talking about no. You talking about Floyd can never be.
You guys are talking about having Terrence Crawford as TBE if he beats Canelo. What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking smoking crack?
Oh, you say
food?
He's trained by Terrence Crawford? No.
I gotta see the rest of it.
No, I don't think so.
Ready? Man, I got a fucking video. Round 1, click the link and come up here and talk your shit.
Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You look spectacular.
Spectacular for
Thanks, Floyd.
Hey, you see me wink at you? I pulled one of your moves.
I think the camera.
I see.
Yeah. But you know what? Hey, old school. Remember how one thing you said, right? Tank spent a lot of time with Floyd, right? You do remember that Floyd said that Shakur was better. Do you remember that? I guess I hope you remember that.
You do remember that. You do remember that Floyd likes to piss Tank off, right?
But he still says Shakur.
You do remember that, right?
I don't know about that.
He likes fucking with Tank.
I know he said those words. I know he said those words.
I know he fucks with Tank, and I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing, bro.
No, he stamped Shakur, bro. He stamped Shakur to be the better fighter.
No. I personally think he was just trying to get under Tank's skin as usual.
I don't know about that. It didn't seem like it. He just said, hey, Tank is a great fighter. Shakur is probably one of the best. That's what he said.
Yeah, no, they all look like Shakur is this generation. I don't fucking understand it, dude.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I don't fucking get it.
Look, bro, I said the same thing about
kid that's scared of contact.
I said, soon as Devin fights somebody faster than he is, that can time him, it's all over with. I didn't know it was going to be Ryan Garcia, which I did pick Ryan before the fight after I saw what they were doing with him and Derek James. But at first, I had Devin winning that fight until the last 2 weeks of the fight. And then when I saw him training, that's when I changed my pick. But I always thought it was going to be Tank to take Devin out.
I don't know if Tank can take Devin out or not. But
that would be easy for him, dude. Especially after what I seen with Ryan Garcia. He's so predictable and so easy to time, dude.
You guys,
Shakur, I don't know. Shakur is nice, man. I don't know what people be thinking.
Look, I'm not saying Shakur ain't nice, bro. Shakur can fight, but is he on Tank's level? No.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know about fighting. Nobody knows about fighting with Shakur. I know you can be whatever level of fan of Shakur you want to be.
Yeah.
When shit hits the fan and it's time to fight against somebody that's got the same level or right below or right above, he has chose to flee when it comes time to fight every fucking time.
You know what this reminds me of? I used to have an argument with Pacquiao fans when Floyd versus Pacquiao was on the
Shut your fucking
and
mouth.
they were saying the same thing. Floyd's going to run. Pacquiao beats the hell out of everybody. I remember that shit.
You guys say that this kid is something special. He's not.
I don't know who I can trust. We confidential. They don't know about us. Shit. I don't trust these niggas. Yeah.
And just so people know, I think Shakur is a good fighter. I got nothing but respect for any man or woman that gets into the ring and fights for a fucking living. That much I know for certain. I just don't know if this kid is the person they all say he is. If he keeps winning and continues to show it, then you ain't got no choice but to fucking crown him king. But he thrives on people like me, and that's why I can't just quit
and tell him he's the man, because you got to show me, you got to fight, you got to fucking win many more fights before I got Floyd Mayweather and fucking Andre Ward telling me this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Nah, I see a guy who is way better than him.
Ain't no place we going up. Ain't no
He knows it.
Y'all have microwaves?
Yeah.
What type of Ferris wheel is that? That is
Round
like
one. Big dog, really.
What's happening?
It was cool. Nice event. Bunch of athletes and a bunch of boxers. So.
And here to present the prestigious accolade is the
I hear you guys hating on Shakur.
World Lightweight Champion Shakur Stevenson.
And the winner of the Ring Magazine
hold up,
Male Fighter of the Year for 2024 is Alexander Usyk. Surprise nobody.
Is it hating if I'm then eventually showing his fight to promote his fight?
No, I just say that about everybody. I say it about all Tank fans.
What's up with you, big dog? Appreciate you.
What's up, big dog?
What's happening? What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
I say that about all you guys. I just say it.
Mini man with fucking stars.
Hold on. Hacker, answer this. Who wins out of Devin and Shakur?
Why are you asking him that?
I want to hear his opinion. Hacker.
He went out to lunch. Listen, if I
Who wins out Shakur and Incredible Hulk? Or Devin and Incredible Hulk? Who wins that? That's the kind of question you should ask him.
If I've ever seen a fan ready to jump ship.
Hold on, Hacker's back. Let him answer my question.
Hacker's got on his SS fucking Shakur lifesaver, ready to jump over.
I have to say, Devin one of my favorite fighters. I think Shakur is the hardest competition for Devin. I think Devin is more athletic, but Shakur boxing paralysis seems more even.
So who wins the fight?
When your boxing opinion just jumps over the cliff.
No, it's hard.
How can you say that?
Oh my God!
It's a hard fight.
But Shakur wins that fight all day long, dude.
Maybe, yeah.
Crazy work.
It's a hard fight. But Devin, I feel like Devin him and Devin know each other pretty well.
Most boring fight in the world, but Shakur wins.
Not to me. I don't know. I like technical boxing more than I like, slugfest.
Okay, so listen,
bro. They'll be both going backwards. Maybe Shakur will be on the front foot. Oh, my mistake. Shakur would probably
really
be on
go
the
backwards.
front foot.
Devin doesn't really go backwards like that.
Yeah, well, he's gonna have to against Shakur because he's gonna outstrike him for sure.
It's kind of like a 50-50.
Yeah,
he's a lot more accurate than Devin is too.
I don't think it's 50-50 at all.
So what foot does he fight off of? The back or the front, big dog?
I think Shakur is against Devin, fights off the front foot, and I think he's gonna be inside. I think he's gonna be inside Devin jab, and I think he's gonna piece him up in there.
Yep.
I don't think that
Shakur would have to fight off the back foot to win. Shakur's better off his. It's like a 50-50. I don't even know if I'm willing to call it back foot, but in a Devin fight, Shakur would have to fight off the back foot.
No, I don't agree.
It'll be a hard fight. It'll be a very hard
I don't agree. I think Devin jab is overrated.
Fighting stance and pressing the fight and doing something totally opposite of what Devin does, but that's what Devin does. Devin, like you said, Devin has no pop. So you have to. So it's Shakur and I don't care what anybody says. Shakur is a way better defensive fighter than pretty much anybody. I say so too. I would say so too. He's the best defensive fighter on the planet.
He's better defensive.
He's just too defensive to be offensive. If he would just throw caution to the wind for like 2 rounds of fight, his fucking stock would go through the roof. And then you guys that really love Shakur would have something valid to stand on. If he would just jump out his body and put the Beats by Dre on somebody for like 2 rounds, like the 9th and the 10th, his stock would be through the roof. But he chooses not to. I don't know what it is. I hope
so. He fights more scientific, right? He doesn't make moves just because.
I hope it was.
He doesn't take.
Dude, he fights like he's scared to get hit. Let's face it.
I mean, nobody wants to get hit. Who wants to get?
Who wants to get hit?
Nobody likes to get hit.
Who likes to get hit?
Fuck it and let me take a couple to give a couple. I know he's got a fucking hard punch to him. He's just always backing up too much to fucking throw it.
Okay, so one thing I'm about to say about this is Shakur hands are effed up, and I think that's the reason why he hasn't been throwing hard and it has because if he can't deliver anything back, he can't stay in the pocket like he used to. So
and I think it's more that reason than it is he don't want to get punched or he doesn't got a chin like fucking casuals are saying. I think it's
no, people don't watch boxing. People just want to see a rocket. People want to see a Rocky fight all the time. So I don't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say about Tank, and I get Tank his respect because he does know how to box. But when you guys have to realize when you get into a tough fight, that Rocky shit's gonna go out the window because he's not gonna fight like that.
No,
he'll counter. He's going to counter. He's going to counter.
Cash, what up with you, homie? Appreciate
What
you.
up? What up? What up?
Shit,
Man.
I hope it was his hands. I want to play the rest of this or play some of it.
Yeah, but if it's his hands, it's always going to be his hands. Just like Floyd had the same problem.
He said he got
Floyd
surgery.
kept winning with them hands though.
And
he had
listen,
that problem. He just kept on winning though.
I got boxer knuckle from hitting the corner of my bar. It took 11.
Hey man, Floyd beat a whole bunch of ass to get brittle hands. Shakur ain't did none of that.
Yeah, that's a
Floyd had
fact.
brittle hands for a long time, so I don't know.
Shakur had brittle hand from like when he was a kid.
I think
he had brittle hands when he was in the Olympics.
Shit out.
Huh?
Pretty Boy Floyd was knocking shit out.
No, Pretty Boy Floyd was a different animal. That was a different animal.
Yeah. Whole different animal.
But listen, and at the same time, I look at these young up and coming boxers, and Shakur is young to me. They seen the tail end of Money May. Like when it was really popping off, that's what they were. They were in the gym, 15 years old, fucking fighting. Like they seen Money May. That shit had to be so enamoring to him. That's why I think this kid fights the way he does. I'm glad Tank fights like fucking James Toney. I'm gonna play this though.
Nobody got into it.
Yeah, Devin and Mom.
Oh, I was pretty sure that they was gonna get into it in my brain.
Let's go shopping.
We at Selfridges Mall. I think I said it right. Just like a shirt and some pants.
I think if Shakur fought orthodox and put his power hand in the back instead of fucking using it as a jab hand, his power would increase by fucking double.
Hey, yeah, but I think it works better for him, right? Because the jab's more important than the power hand anyway.
Man, shut up, nigga. You don't know shit about boxing.
You know why a fucking boxer?
Yeah, it's more important.
In front.
Cash, you don't know what you're talking about. The jab has more important anyway. Because
your breakdown, he's the master of defense. He's gonna box his ears off. That's your boxing breakdown. Nigga. You don't know shit about boxing.
Facts, dog.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's good, bro?
And up shirt.
Good guy. Or maybe looking crazy on the bag, right? But he always looks like on the fights.
Connor been on chill mode.
Yeah, he's normally arguing with people and shit.
Hey, I want to know. Hey, y'all, we all heard Bill say that Devin could never fuck with Shakur. So why these motherfucking Devin fans don't believe Bill?
Listen, bro.
He never said that. I don't know what you're talking about.
They
Bro.
do.
What?
He never said that.
Yeah, he did kind of say something like that. Boxer. He did say something like that.
He 100% said that shit.
No, he didn't 100% say that. He said that back in the day.
Homie, that's a big homie.
Shakur was a big
He
homie.
100% said that
What are you guys talking about? Shakur was a big homie. Y'all know that, right? Yo, Shakur was literally the big homie, bro.
That was a good day.
In the amateur, Shakur was killing shit, and he went to the Olympics. He was the big homie.
That was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then Devin started to catch up. What happened?
I don't think Devin ever caught up.
He ain't never catch up. Shut up.
I mean, Devin became undisputed. I don't know. He's been doing
You're
good.
number one. Yeah, for now, motherfucker. Like
he's been doing good, you know.
I think these guys duck Shakur because Shakur is
Ryan too. Even in the amateurs, Ryan, they went 3-3. But what happened was Ryan won the first 3, Devin won the last 3. You know, so like Ryan was in the beginning, he was like
Devin won the last 3, so it was natural law of fucking average for Ryan to pummel Devin the way.
What that means because remember, Ryan, in the amateurs, Ryan was like 12-time national champion, so he was above Devin at one point.
Breaks off a dude.
They did.
How does it go? You tell me. You tell me.
Won't work on me. You know,
we'll see.
FYI, I got Ryan knocking out exactly 2.
That's what they all say, but somehow I find the target every time.
I've been talking shit myself. He just squeezed my hand, and it was just like, mate, like, don't.
You go for it. You go for it.
Yo,
you're the one that started that shit.
I be watching this dude on the bag. He be looking like a mess in the bag. But I don't
You
feel
all
like
think Ryan's pussy, and Ryan is punching with the fucking touch of God. Put your fucking lights out. All you boxers hitting bags and hitting dudes, and you can't fucking do nothing. Ryan touch you with a fucking little left hook that he was promoting on Instagram the whole fucking time. And you guys get his a lip or a pussy or something, and he'll beat your fucking favorite's ass.
Yeah, people be
Straight
talking
up.
like Ryan's sweet, man. Ryan ain't sweet.
Hell no.
He just gotta stop cheating, bro.
Is fucking sweet.
Ryan got a right hand too, bro.
He just gotta stop cheating. That's the problem, Ryan.
Hey, Will, that
little
right
push
hand.
shot, I weren't like no like.
Huh?
Just like a little. You're in my city, sort of thing.
Okay. Thank God you guys have spent your whole lives just ripping the fucking credit away from Tank. He ain't fought nobody. You start to believe your fucking lies. And just because what Tank did with Ryan and the rehydration clause, you can have all of it. Got these guys thinking Ryan's some sort of pussy. Got Devin knowing the fucking reality of sleeping on fucking Ryan. Real shit.
Wait. No, nobody said Devin.
Your fight.
Nobody ever said Tank didn't fight nobody, bro. People just saying they never fought current champion.
I know you didn't think Ryan was pussy. You picked him to beat Tank, and you fucking picked.
I did not pick Ryan, beat Tank. But look, Tank never fought current champion in his divisions. That was the problem.
None of this. Yeah.
Because Tank is the fucking champion. Even when your guy had all the belts. What is you talking about?
He ain't the champion. Someone else has all the belts.
Yeah, he is.
That's super glazing. That is super glazing, bro.
That's why Devin ran to 140.
Pickpocket.
He was at 135 for like 10 years, bro.
He was supposed to fight him before the end of the year, and he ran.
He was at 135 since he was a child, bro. What are we talking about?
I know, right?
Get Stone Island and you'll be like, I got the badger. That's like UK culture.
I got the what?
The badger.
The badger.
All right, what the fuck am I doing
Crawford?
over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight Crawford for sure. For sure. I got him. Don't worry. I'm gonna get him.
Double it.
The kid is just so even with his skill set. I don't see why y'all don't do that.
Listen to me. Have you guys ever heard the expression "left hand from La La Land"?
Good.
Have you ever heard the expression "left hand from La La Land"?
No.
Yep.
Well, it means something different when your fucking left hand is actually the hand you write or throw a football with. Because when that left hand is coming from way back there to fucking smash you on your chin, it means something totally different. This is fucking weak hand in the back. So therefore, you don't got to worry about shit but a jab. Do you know how one-dimensional that makes him versus Tank?
I don't know
Put
about that,
your right
man.
hand in the back. What do you think? He's going to hop away from Tank and win a decision? What?
So it's interesting. So
they're both
theory is like
they're both left-handed. I don't see. You guys have to forget. You talk about Ryan. You talk about Tank. They're both left-handed, so they can see punches. They both can see the same punches coming.
No, so he's saying that Shakur is not a natural left-hander.
He is a natural left-hander.
No, he's not.
Your strong hand travels further.
In theory, he should be fighting the opposite side.
In theory, what are you talking about? In theory,
he should. So like in
From what I hear, Shakur right-handed.
Always says that
he's a left-handed fighter, but he's also right-handed.
He's a southpaw that just lines up that way. He's not really left-handed.
Yeah, he's not naturally like that. Yeah,
it's a different thing.
Yeah, his power hand is his jab hand.
He wants his dominant hand in front.
Yeah,
he right with his right hand.
So you guys,
in American boxing,
but he can't see the left hand coming.
In the back, huh?
Left-handers can see the left hand coming. That's what southpaws' advantages are against their own southpaws.
It's not about being southpaw. It's about being
southpaws
not
are so
natural southpaw.
Orthodox that it becomes a fucking problem. But what I'm trying to say is, when you're left hand, you're fighting another left-hand fighter, you're gonna use your fucking jab a little bit more, but for decoy and pad with it, and shoot the left hand. Tank's left hand is way stronger than his left hand.
Because he's saying that Tank's a natural left-hander.
Strong side of his body. It's not even about being.
He's stronger, but he might be stronger, but it's not. It doesn't mean that Shakur can't see and get out the way of it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
How's he gonna beat Tank? Bouncing out the way and not throwing
He's
shots.
gonna have to engage with Tank, dude, and sooner or later Tank's gonna catch his timing like he does everybody.
Maybe.
I mean, I think Tank has never fought anybody like he fought Shakur. Never, nobody.
Frank.
Nobody.
I agree. He hasn't fought nobody like Shakur, but dude,
So you
when
got
you
to think
look
he's
at the
going to
skill
just.
level, I'm telling
Yes,
you,
he
Tank
has.
is.
He has fought somebody more like Shakur than Shakur has fought anybody that's like Tank. Frank
That's.
Martin.
I mean, that's true. That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, nobody. He has not fought anybody like Shakur. Shakur is very. He's disciplined on defense. He don't take stupid ass. He don't do stupid shit like Frank Martin does. He didn't do. He don't do none of that shit.
Hey, big dog.
I'll give you that, but
big dog, you gonna bet a bunch of money when they fight?
Am I gonna bet a bunch of money? Are you one of these people who gonna try to bet everybody?
I'm just asking you if you're gonna bet a bunch of money on Shakur, bro.
Bro, big dog, you bet cash crypto, that dude's gonna disappear, man.
Are you gonna bet a bunch of money?
You will never see
bro.
if Tank loses.
Me.
You will never see cash crypto again, bro. He probably changed his name.
I'm
and
just
everything.
asking you if you're gonna bet money on your
No,
board.
bro, that would be you, hacker.
Nah, I pay my bet, bro.
Hacker's a real one, bro.
I'll pay my. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, bro.
But the kid's fucking support. One of the.
But cash crypto's a scammer, bro. Look at he's like a scam artist, man.
Yeah, get the paddles, little bro.
I gotta play the rest of this.
I gotta disappear.
Ask you guys.
That's all right.
All right, fuck it. I'll just ask it now. You guys think Kid Austin could fucking give any sort of fight?
Yeah, he's looking dangerous. I've been watching his little training video.
Really?
I think so. Yeah, he's looking dangerous.
Hold
Shakur can't sleep on that kid. Shakur looks sharper. I'm not gonna lie. Shakur
looks sharper. He is sharper.
Yeah,
he's just a better fighter right now.
Yeah, but you can't sleep on that though. You have to realize that Kid Austin is a younger guy. He has all
that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit.
Nothing to lose. No, in a fight, a motherfucker who ain't got nothing to lose.
No. See, Brostacker, you be switching up way too much to let's be honest. Let's dude, like Kid Austin's good, but his hooks are wide and sloppy.
Yeah,
he jumps in and out. His defense is kind of suspect. He gets touched up.
Errol, when you gonna fight again?
He got a punch.
Yeah, I'm not saying that beat Shakur. I'm saying Shakur can't sleep on him. You can't sleep on somebody like Kid Austin. They're betting the house on themselves. You can't sleep on somebody like that. Never.
Yeah, this is the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yo, I've been telling people people were so impressed by it. I was saying that's how you do Mr. Headbanger's gym. Look up what's that guy's name?
And Clarissa getting it in too. Bro,
who the hell is
that?
That's Clarissa Shields. How the fuck?
What's the young boy that be training with Tank and Headbangers? What's his name?
Let D1 talk. Man, you cut that man off.
My bad.
Barry Hunter is Headbanger's gym, and everybody's up in an uproar. Like the only reason Tank goes there is for another look. Calvin can't be fired. Like it's not that kind of thing. I don't understand.
Anybody can be fired, D1.
No,
Roy Jones fired his dad, bro.
Anybody can realize Tank called Calvin his dad, Papa, huh?
But Devin didn't fire his dad.
He fired his real dad, bro.
Never fire me. I'd go
the
up
only
my
dad needs to be fired.
What?
Is Bill Haney. That's the only dad needs to be fired. Is Bill Haney.
Why?
Yeah, Schofield needs to be fired though too. He's a terrible.
Yeah, Schofield got to go too. I agree.
Fired.
Y'all act like
building. As soon as we start talking about firing Bill Haney, thank Father steps in the building. Salutations. Okay, what's happening, bro? Appreciate you.
Boxers are like the most unfaithful people. D1.
Oh, I knew Jake Paul was in the building.
Boxers are very unfaithful, bro. Like a boxer will have a boxer can be with a coach for years, have a bad fight, blame on the coach.
Okay, hold on. Boxing Hacker, we're talking about bad coaches though. We're not talking about fighters. We're talking about bad coaches.
This nigga always talking about what a boxer. You ain't never been a boxer, man.
Oh my god.
Listen, bro.
Sure, buddy. But what I'm saying,
post your record, bro, so we can see it.
It's 0 and 4,000, man.
You're gonna start holding Bill Haney accountable for his missteps and his fucked up.
What did Bill Haney do?
What?
What do you mean? What did he do?
What did he not do?
He
didn't do nothing.
He messed up his son's contract to where his son barely got paid for the Ryan fight. What are you talking about?
He messed up his son's
Dude.
contract. How?
Yeah.
He let Devin take too much of an ass whooping. He should have threw that towel in that fight.
Yeah, he should have thrown the towel in too. Fuck.
And that stupid lawsuit, the dumbass lawsuit. There's a lot of shit that Bill Haney does. Stop it. Stop it. This is wrong with you guys.
Wait. Let's take it one step at a time, guys. The lawsuit.
You're gonna get nowhere arguing with Boxing Hacker about this shit.
The lawsuit was a good idea. I don't know why they pulled it out. I thought it was a good idea.
Well, why did he pull the fucking plug on the lawsuit and is now fighting on fucking Ryan Garcia's undercard? I don't understand what you guys fucking keep.
He's the co-main. He's in the co-main. He's the co-main. I explained it so many times. It's not about Ryan Garcia. It's who Ryan's fighting that makes a difference. Ryan's fighting Rolly, and Rolly's just more popular than Ramirez. The matchup is more popular.
Thanks for your opinion, bro. It's bullshit. Shut up.
Bro, people will look at Devin versus Ramirez as a tune-up.
Anything under the main event is the undercard. You want a sugarcoat co-main event on it? That's cool. They do that.
No,
but
it is a co-main. I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
If you want to sugarcoat it and call it the co-main, cool. But we all know it's the undercard.
You know why Devin's on the undercard?
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because people love knockouts. The casuals love knockouts. Who's the only knockout fighter out of that situation? It's Ryan.
Rolly getting punched too, but it doesn't matter though.
There you go. There you go. 2 knockouts. That's gonna top fucking anything Devin does all day long.
Here's the thing: Ryan's been knocking out shit for years, right? He's only been on pay-per-view twice with Devin and Tank. If people really love knockouts, like you said, he would have been on pay-per-view, but he's not. It's about matchups, guys.
Well, why don't you ask Oscar why he didn't put him up too?
Who didn't like putting pay-per-view fights on never. No time in his fucking career.
Boy.
Even when he was the man, he didn't want to put on pay-per-views. Even when he would benefit from it, he always wanted to give fans fights. Like,
I'm pretty sure that's why he didn't. I'm pretty sure that's not why.
It don't cost you no money to keep it 100, bro.
Fucking positive.
I don't know. Bill, okay, so when you guys look at Bill Haney, right? Remember one thing, right? Bill Haney, from the time his son was young, from the amateurs to the pros, he believed in his son. He carried his son through the amateurs. He carried his son to Mexico. He carried his son to become a champion. He carried his son to become undisputed. A lot of coaches and managers have so many fighters who never reach that level. You guys realize that, right?
But it's time for him to make the next step. Time for him to make the next step.
Strategically as hell.
You're right.
He really did. He moved Devin as strategic as possible. He actually got him a fight with a George Kambosos who beat Tio, and Tio wasn't even trained up for that fight. And then George comes in, beats Tio. Devin gets the easiest undisputed fight of his life.
Okay, let's
building a good job.
Let's end this narrative right here.
Man, y'all never see me kicking it with a Devin Haney fan. These niggas
Devin was WBC champion for years. No, the facts are the fact. He was WBC champion for years. Tio never wanted to fight him. Lomachenko never wanted to fight him. 2 people never wanted to fight him, right? Devin wanted to fight Tio for a long time. Tio never wanted to fight Devin. When Kambosos versus Tio got announced, Bob Arum wanted to make Devin versus Tio. Tio said no. Y'all don't mention that part.
Okay, all true in hand.
That part, right?
Hold on, all true in hand. No. Can I ask you an honest question? This is I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. Can I ask you? Can I ask you a quick question? Do you think at this point in Devin Haney's career, do you think he needs a new trainer? Because for me, I think he's stagnated. Do you think he needs a new trainer, new coach?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely he does.
No. Why?
Yeah, so
see, that's what I'm saying. That's
Bill's got him as far as he's going to get him, bro. Devin needs more help. That's why.
D1, Cash Crypto.
For one, when Devin
William Old School. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right, my guy, take it easy.
Let me give you guys the real, right? Here's a real
for a minute, man. Bill got no advice for Devin in the middle of when he's in that in the danger in the fight. Bill got nothing. We all seen Bill sit there for a whole minute. Like, he ain't know what the fuck to tell Devin, man. You don't want nobody like that in your corner, man.
In what fight? He's always
getting his ass whooped with Loma, nigga.
He beat Loma. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Bill's not being able to give Devin good advice while he's in
Bill came up with the game plan. Wait.
Okay. For a minute. You talk too much, nigga.
Go ahead.
We all seen Devin go to the corner and Bill had nothing to say.
Okay. Are you done?
Why you want someone like that in your corner? You need someone who's gonna give you the right shit.
Okay. I love you said that. Okay. Guess what? Bill Haney came up with the game plan for them not to use their jab, which was a smart game plan.
That was not a game. That was not their
That
game
was
plan.
part of the
Loma
game
took
plan.
the
Yes, it
jab
was.
away, you corny
Yes,
nigga.
it
You do
was.
not know shit about
Yes,
boxing.
Bill Haney said it. So, hey, you don't have to know what.
Well, yeah, like you know why?
Loma take his jab away, you goofy
No,
motherfucker.
he didn't take Loma. No, they didn't use
All right,
their
baby,
jab
come here.
because think about it. Lomachenko and his team prepared for Devin using his jab because they thought that was Devin's strongest thing. Instead, they said no, we're gonna work the body. We're not gonna use our jab as our
The
main.
dumbest shit I ever heard. The best
It's
weapon.
what happened.
Your
It's
best
what happened.
weapon.
It's literally what happened in the fight. It's literally why he won the fight.
You sound like an
It's
idiot,
literally
bro.
why he won the fight. And guess what? The round that you're talking about, the round that when Devin said, they're figuring us out, Devin won the next round. So whatever Bill told him, Devin was able to make that adjustment and win the next round on all three judges' scorecards. That's what you're not saying. See,
JBT is doing it again, this time in Brooklyn, New York, during fight week of the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach championship fight. So come out and mingle with some of your favorite JBT and YouTube personalities. Come meet J Hardcore, Just Do, D1, Remo, Ann McQueen, and others. Friday, February 28th at the Rustic Corner Bar in Brooklyn, New York from 8 p.m. until midnight. Tickets are just $30, which includes entry to the event and food. There will also be a cash bar. An early bird special from now until February 1st. You can do this for just $20. Secure your spot via Cash App at JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1. Use code MEAT on the comment line and your spot is secure. For more information, call 410-322-4365. That's 410-322-4365. Another great event.
Shout out to Big Dre.
See, you guys
got another
part.
What?
I said no. I'm selling cash. You're skipping that part. You're skipping the whole rest of the story.
Skipping what part? There's no part to skip. Bill Haney needs to be replaced, bro.
No, he doesn't. I think he's a good coach. They can add people to a team, but Bill Haney is one of Devin's biggest support system. Why would he replace him for?
Bro, he needs to be replaced. Like real shit.
He doesn't. They've as a team, they became a
Well, we all disagree with you, Hacker.
Yeah, I get it.
Like
I
what?
get it.
At what point does?
But I'm a Devin Haney fan. You guys answered the anti-Devin Haney. So like, you guys
anti-Devin Haney.
We just keep shit 100, bro. You just
anti being lied.
You guys don't like nobody here
That's
likes Devin. Cash don't like Devin. D1 doesn't like Devin. Old school.
No, it's not
I never said I don't like Devin.
No,
bro.
I don't dislike Devin. I
Devin's a
just
good
got
boxer.
tired of people telling me that Devin was this all-time great. And then I got called a casual. I don't know how many times when I said how he could be beat. And sure enough, Ryan did exactly what I said needed to be done. But I'm the casual. That's what I heard for 4 years on the Devin Haney fans before that fight happened.
I always said Devin was a decent boxer, man, but I always thought he was overrated because he never fought nobody his weight, his size, his age. So I mean, shit, you can only give him so much credit for
people who are older than him, though. You know
been lied to, bro. You guys have been like, and
I don't know what you
the
guys
way you've been lied to. It's like if you don't fucking like Devin, it was fuck you, the fighter you cheer for. Like it was. I don't know if you guys understood it because yous were rooting Devin on and his average ass fighting skills, but it was crazy. It was like if you don't like Devin, fuck you, fuck every fighter, like tearing down everything in their path. And then when you guys lose, you wonder why we're over here talking crazy and talking shit for fucking eons.
People be hating on Devin.
Wait,
guys. People be hating on Devin
in
all
your
day
fucking
long.
face type shit. That's
They
what
be
it
hating,
is.
people here hate on Devin all day long. You know that, right?
You
I
guys
don't be
wonder
making
what
shit
it
up.
is.
People here hate on that kid. I don't know why.
This
They
guy,
really hate on him.
his dad told us he's the best fucking fighter in the world. And
What do you want his dad to
our
say?
boxing mind, we looked at the kid's fight against Jojo Diaz. We were like, what the fuck are you talking about? This kid can barely fucking get past Jojo Diaz.
D1,
the
if
best
your
fighter in the world.
D1, let me ask you something. If your son's
What?
fighting, wait,
Stop
D1,
insulting my intelligence.
if D1, if your son's fighting and you're the coach, what you gonna say? He's not the best fighter
I
in the
get
world.
it. But
All right, then it is what it is. That's his.
too
That's
much.
his son.
It became a point where you're handing out people's mug shots to people where, where I'm
Yeah, I
from,
didn't go for
couldn't
that
even
shit. That was
fucking
one of
tell
the things turned me against Bill.
Yeah, I can't do that. You're handing out mugshots and shit. That was like the real turning point for me. And then to see Devin Haney go from Jojo Diaz body, big old wide back, no muscle tone, to fucking Victor Conte body.
Oh, here we go.
Like the shit's just crazy. Listen, I'm just telling you why I don't believe them or like the kid or none of that shit, because he's not who you guys say he is. It's like a giant campaign that fucking pushed the narrative for fucking 2 or 3 years straight.
Victor Conte conspiracy theories.
And we told you guys all along.
We need to end it.
Hey, Hacker, real quick.
I'll never end it with Victor.
Hey, check this out. I disagree with that whole tell your kid he's the best bullshit. I got 8 sons. I don't lie to my sons when I see these niggas on the basketball court, on the football field. I keep it real with them niggas so they know they got to put more work in. Man, come on, man.
Shit.
When they're a little baby, yeah, lie to them. But when they get grown men, you don't keep lying to your kids, nigga. You ain't got no grown kids, so you don't even know what you're talking about.
Yo, here's the difference, Cash. He believes in his son.
You don't have a grown son.
Bill Haney believes in his son. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Kid Austin Sr. believes in Kid Austin Jr.
Yeah, believe in your kid. Of course, you believe in your kid, but you don't.
They believe they're the best. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like
it is what it is, bro.
Does it? Roy Jones' dad believes in Roy Jones. These fires.
No.
Like, let's not do
Roy
that.
Jones' skill believed in Roy Jones. Roy Jones is a fucking freak of nature. The only reason anybody's got any ammo on somebody like Roy Jones, and this is what somebody like Tank
he won.
Is Roy Jones lost 10 what?
It's Big Dog Willie in the back.
Is he?
Man, if I'd have told my son, hey, you're the best in the world, man, he wouldn't be dunking like an NBA player right now as a sophomore in high school, man. You gotta tell them niggas the real.
All right, I saw the message in the chat.
I know, I see him. My bad, Big Dog.
Oh, you're good.
I tell everybody that will listen how good my son is at football. But to my son, bro, did you see your pass in the third, my boy? Like,
exactly.
What? We gotta hold ourselves to a way different fucking category. And Bill's not doing what I do or what.
Yeah,
does.
you got the difference.
He's at home telling him he's the greatest.
You got the difference. That's like
how I know I'm right. It's the way he throws that jab and leaves it.
There's no difference to it, Boxing Hacker. We mean he's different.
I know I'm right.
This is the problem. Boxing Hacker. Bill is the problem. People don't. People hate. No, listen. People. Okay. This is what I'm gonna say before I get out, because this shit irritates me. Bill sits up there and lies all the time. Bill does this. Bill does that. Wow. It's not Devin. I can say that we like Devin. Devin is a good fighter. He's skilled. He can probably do a lot more. Bill is the problem.
How is he the problem? He lies all the time.
Okay, he just lies. He lies all the time. He lies tough. He makes up shit. He starts fights with everybody. He makes enemies out of. He makes enemies with people. Hold on, Boxer. Let me finish. He makes enemies with people.
I'm laying the fucking plane, dog.
Man, be quiet for a minute, man. What the fuck?
I want to hear because people exaggerate.
Ask me how, and I'm telling you how.
Yeah, but go into it. Like what do you lie? What exactly do you lie about?
Trying to get to it, dog. Let him finish the shit.
All right, go ahead.
Damn.
My bad. Go ahead.
What he lied about? He lied about Matias $4 million. We've been over this so many times. $4 million that never happened. He said he signed a signature, but he signed his signature fake sometimes. That's what he does.
White and Matias. Oh, my bad. We got the wrong number. So you were playing like you were Peter Khan the whole fucking time.
That's man, right. The whole Ali acting, the whole this how much shit can he lied yesterday talking about Turkey was gonna pay him money to drop the lawsuit. That was a lie within itself.
Yeah.
Big Supreme, what's up with you, champ?
What's up? What's the word?
What's up?
What's up, man? I'm walking to work right now. Just wanted to hop on real quick. What this nigga had to talk about? I know it's some bullshit.
I'm always talking about you. We got listen. You guys believe all these conspiracy theories about Snack.
It's like conspiracy theories.
What conspiracy theories about Snack, bro?
Oh, yeah, all these
the only conspiracy is you guys thinking that it's some sort of supplement company.
The only conspiracy is the charge that Victor Conte gonna get.
Like what?
I said the only conspiracy is the charge that Victor Conte gonna get for fucking steroid distribution.
Where's he disputing steroids at?
Listen,
Only
man.
from
Doing
Did
somebody
Willie Monroe
investigation
test
for
positive
supplement.
on the snack? Yes or no?
Huh?
Did Willie Monroe test positive on the snack? Yes or no?
Yeah.
All right. Did Andre Berto test positive on the Victor Conte? Yes or no?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right. Did Louis
Lance
Ortiz test
Armstrong.
positive on the Victor Conte? Yes or no?
Sure.
All right. So what?
But none of them are tied to snack supplements.
Yes, they are. They all wore
no, they're
snack shirts.
they're not.
They wore the hats.
No, they're not.
They
So
did,
this is the
bro.
problem that you guys have.
All right,
You guys always
the link in the chat, man. If you think it's a game, people
Big Supreme,
throwing these accusations on Victor for
Big
no
Supreme.
reason.
This is not
No, bro.
we need answers.
Listen.
No. Let's keep it a buck for 1 second. Yes, those things happen.
Yeah, you heard
None
that.
of the people who tested
Did he
positive
just say
were
let's keep
tied
it a
to
buck
snack
for 1
supplements.
second?
Huh?
What are you talking about? We're all keeping it a buck. You
No,
guys
yeah.
that are taking
Only
these
on
God
factor to
hand
keep it a
grenades
buck.
to
Okay,
Devin Haney.
you're right.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Andre Burrow, tested positive for a banned substance, but
Fact.
none of that banned substance was not tied to a snack substance.
Yes.
That's what
No,
you're
but it
saying
was
now.
tied to Victor Conte's company,
It was not
who
tied
was
to
telling
Victor
everybody that
It
their
was not
supplements were
tied to
safe
Victor
at the
Conte.
time,
No, it
just
wasn't.
like he's doing with
No, it
Snack.
wasn't. No, it was not tied to Victor Conte. See, this is where I said things get misconstrued.
Oh
Yes,
my God!
he tested positive for a banned substance. The substance he tested positive
I swear,
didn't come
bro.
from Snack. If it
Something's
did,
wrong with
if
you.
I'm lying,
I
somebody
need to
here
talk
tell
to
me
your
there was-
mama.
Okay,
Oh,
if
man.
I'm lying, guys. If I'm
You
lying,
need to talk to
tell me
Mama
there was
Hacker.
Off the canvas.
Yeah, bro, I gotta find out how many
tell
times
me
he
there was
dropped this
something that
dude.
they took. The
Your
man
hacker
took
a
probably been
basketball,
dropped
dog.
1,000 times.
Huh?
Had to be,
Real
bro.
shit.
Yo,
Bro,
Hacker,
we
how does
come from
how does
different upbringings than you. We can't look at somebody like Victor Conte and be like, that's
It's
fucking
you guys are
46
you guys are
days
going
in
to like
jail.
conspiracy memory
You
lane,
gotta
bro.
be a new man. That dude went
That-
in there, got a master
It's
plan. Was like,
conspiracy theory
yo,
1000,
it's
bro.
just in one right side of your belly button. We'll shoot this
I
in the
mean,
left, and you get double the performance from
I
it.
think
We've
aliens
seen
built
all
the
this shit
pyramids,
on tape.
bro. I
And
feel
you
you
guys
about
are just
conspiracy
jumping
theory.
on grenades and
But
7.62s for
it's
Devin.
conspiracy.
It's ridiculous. Bill
I
Haney,
think what it is
congratulations.
Watson Hacker. If
You got
Bill
the
didn't
best
lie so
fucking
much,
think game I've ever seen, Bill
He
Haney.
doesn't.
These dudes
Bill
are
Bill didn't lie so
upgrading
much,
and
and
working like crazy.
Bill hangs around shady characters. Bill's a shady character. He's a shady character. If Bill didn't lie so much, if Victor Conte didn't have the thing, we wouldn't have these permissions about snack. That's what it is.
I don't understand. What's wrong with Bill?
When you
Like
see
said,
when there's smoke, there's fire. You don't.
there is no
you don't.
smoke.
Ask people in
There's
fucking
smoke and mirrors, baby.
California.
There's smoke and mirrors. There is no smoke, bro.
That isn't
Bro,
true.
there's smoke. You got a man who was in jail for selling dirty supplements.
Yes.
Facilities.
And then
Burn
you got
the fuck
fires
down in
have
the
soldiers that still
California
drugs.
fire.
It doesn't mean the
That's what I hope.
soldiers still selling drugs now.
I'm hoping for
What are
that.
we talking about?
Bro,
No,
it's
this
like
is my last
putting
time
a kid in
on.
the candy store, Hacker.
You know what? I'm gonna let you guys go. So, man, you guys have a blessed night.
All right,
Bye,
big
Big Dog Willie.
Hey, you guys, hold on real
My
quick.
boy Big Dog Willie.
What's up, Big Supreme?
On
What's up,
Just
man?
Blue channel.
Shit, man, I'm just in here
You the only
arguing with Boxing Hacker about to lose my mind.
Shakur fan, man.
It's the reality of it. I don't know.
Bro, I
what
gotta
you guys
smoke
want me to
every
say?
time I hear his noise.
Listen, you guys believe anything at this point.
No, you believe everything.
No. I done heard
Whatever
people
Bill
say
Haney
that
says, you
Terrence
believe.
Crawford is juicing. I heard people say Carissa Shields is juicing.
Let me say this.
You guys
Hacker.
believe?
Yeah, Hacker's a straight
I
follower.
think you guys are losing.
Yo,
it.
Hacker, let me say this, right?
Yeah, go ahead,
When you
brother.
look at
You
someone like
believe anything.
when you look at someone like Mikey Garcia,
Yeah.
you look at Terrence Crawford,
Yes.
you look at Clarissa Shields, right?
Yes.
They're all in the snack, right?
Yeah.
They all
Clarissa
moving the
just
5,
knocked the heavyweight
4 or
out,
5
too.
divisions, bro. What's
Okay.
going on with snack? That's making people
On their
move up.
sixth.
What?
They're training.
Second
Have you
round.
heard about training? So this is a performance enhancing thing
Bro.
people do. It's called
Clarissa
training.
hasn't had a
Maybe
dominant
they're
for like
lifting
8
weights.
years, bro.
Maybe they're
Terrence
going
Crawford
So you
to
need to
out
tell
like
me
they
they're
were
going over there
gonna
and buying
for
them
these
supplements
divisions.
that don't work, right, Hacker?
Wait.
Let's get it.
The supplements
Ask Errol Spence out.
Yo,
What
Terrence
else you talking
Crawford
about?
been a gym rat his whole
Anemic
career,
is a
man.
motherfucker too. God damn.
You
You
what?
don't
What's
believe anything,
giving
bro.
Crawford the confidence at 30 years old to move up and fight Canelo?
because he's like
38.
that,
I
bro.
was just 38
Crawford's been
the
like,
other day,
yo,
bro.
Crawford was like number
Undetectable
one in the
drugs.
nation. He's
Undetectable
like
drugs.
that.
Undetectable, delectable.
Crawford has been like that, bro.
There
Have
ain't
you
no
guys?
way Terrence ain't juiced to the fucking gills like a
Oh
rock
my God.
He's juiced to the gills.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, let's see. This
It's
is what I'm
not
talking
normal.
about.
Hold on, shut up.
Conspiracy
I'll go to
theories.
168 and fuck Canelo up.
Yeah,
Acting
What?
conspiracy
You ain't
theories,
juiced
bro.
up, my boy?
It's
couldn't
not
even
normal.
fuck Madrimov up.
It's not normal for it's not normal
outta
for
here.
Bud to come up in weight and then outweigh Madrimov, a dude who's fought at 175 before,
Right.
to outweigh that dude. That shit is not normal, man.
What weight?
Nah.
What weight? Wait. What do you mean
I'll
outweigh?
go. No, not only
During
that,
fight
I'll go
night,
to
he outweighed no
168
Madrimov during
and
fight
beat
night.
the
Yes,
top
he did. You
motherfucking
stupid
dog there.
motherfucker. He outweighed Madrimov. You don't even know what you're talking about. You
During,
just be
what was
talking.
it? Okay, what was it? What
Yeah,
weight did they walk in the
Madrimov,
ring? Because
like-
Madrimov looked significantly bigger.
Fuck what they look. Bud
What
was
weight did they
heavier,
walk in
nigga.
then? If he outweighed, what
Go
weight?
look it up, nigga. Go look it up.
Another
Madrimov
thing,
is
right,
flabby
Hacker?
weight.
Okay.
Madrimov
Yeah.
is flabby, kind of loose. I mean, he's in shape.
Madrimov
But
didn't break
Terrence
nothing, bro, man.
Crawford
That
is
dude was capping,
chiseled,
bro.
fucking
Another thing,
straight
right,
muscle,
Hacker?
bro.
How does
Yeah.
Terrence was way more heavier than fucking Madrimov.
we gonna
Guaranteed.
name 3 fighters,
Just
right?
like Devin
Yeah.
was heavier than Ryan.
Clarissa,
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Haney, and Crawford.
Yeah.
But all 3 of them moved up in weight. They was
Yeah.
bigger than the opponent. How?
Okay.
Nigga,
What do you
Clarissa
mean how?
dusted that bitch
How
off.
do you
so
mean
wait,
how?
Clarissa
What,
shit
what,
was
what?
she was at
Out of
154.
here in front of the home crowd.
Yes.
Yeah,
She
Victor
moved
ain't
up to
fucking
heavyweight
touched
and she
her
was
up.
bigger than the girl that she fought. And she was a
Okay.
champion.
You guys are so fucking
So what does that mean?
gullible,
Does
bro.
that mean she
Come on,
cheated?
we know what's
You
going on, bro.
non-smacked
So
her.
This
you
shit is
so
not normal, bro. That's what it means.
wait.
Not normal.
Devin moved up to 140, right? And then he
And
became
came in the
And
ring.
outweighed Regis by like 13 fucking pounds.
What type of shit is that?
What?
What are you
How
talking?
do you move
Devin
up
All
was
in
to
one
big.
night.
and you outweigh
Devin
the
was big. He
champion?
rehydrated big, bro. What are we talking
I
about?
gave some
Niggas on the
bitches
juice, man.
a
Man,
magical one night.
listen.
This kid
It's all conspiracy,
shooting
guys.
up
It's
And you
30
tell me that
overnight
shit's normal, Hacker?
Okay, if you guys have proof, what's your proof that they're
and
juicing?
no gas tank
Please
issues.
tell me.
Caleb started showing his
Please tell
clip.
me what's your
Like,
actual
damn,
proof
all right.
that any of
Caleb
those
How do
people
you
you
come
are
back
We'll turn him up
in
here.
water weight 25 fucking pounds over the weight you weighed in at?
Yep.
That shit's
This
fucking
cocoon.
unbelievable.
But what's the
Fitness
okay,
fucking
before we go any
cocoon that
further?
we invented during
What
COVID
proof do
is
you have
to
any of these people are
dry your
juicing?
kidneys
Please
out
tell
and
me.
then
Yeah, bro.
have your
No, we
favorite
didn't have no
band
proof. Balco
talking
asked
about
for
Okay, then let it
until
go.
they
What?
until
It's
Victor
conspiracy.
snitched on them. Shut the fuck up. That don't
It's
mean
a
nothing.
conspiracy. You guys are just like, oh, like tying the dots. Oh, he was bigger, so he must have been. No, they trained too.
You sound like a
These
clown.
are fighters who, these
You
are
want to
fighters.
see
They
the
can move up
difference
the
in
weight.
Devin Haney from fucking
That was
JoJo
170,
Diaz?
not 160, Brian. That nigga was
I'm gonna
170,
tell you,
bro.
I got it right here, dog. Somebody shared
How you
something
weigh
in chat.
the same as Better Biev at 140?
Like,
What are you talking about?
Devin, how you
Oh,
go to 140 and rehydrate 30 pounds, bro?
He
Where
read,
is
I
that?
think it was like 20, 25 pounds, 130 pounds.
Had
Bro.
Mauricio Suleiman on the phone with Bill Haney, like,
Yeah.
huh? What?
It's possible.
What you mean?
It's
24
possible.
Oh
to
yeah,
hydrate
you
that
talk about
much.
after you hydrated. Like what?
It's possible to hydrate that
You're
much.
trying to take
No.
this little old man's head off by fucking rehydrating 30 pounds in one night, and they gassed him up like
you
Caleb
guys
gasses in the eighth.
it
Listen, this
happens.
is my theory. Fucking Victor tries out the fucking new serums on Caleb. Like, all right, wait a minute. He gassing in the eighth. We'll turn up the zinc over here. We'll fuck with the magnesium over here. Hit Devin with it. Devin just gets through the whole fucking shit. Not even a fucking blink of nothing, bro. No gas tank issues, but just lost and gained 30 fucking pounds in one single night. It is the most fucking. It should be the ninth wonder of the world. Like, how the fuck does this kid gain 30 pounds and look like he can run a fucking triathlon?
You know what's diabolical about this conversation? But the person who actually tested positive for like
every UFC fighter,
Ryan Garcia,
is
has y'all have excuses for Ryan, but you guys are accusing people that have no
What? Ryan played fucking gas by not
Yeah.
shaving weight.
Huh?
He said, "I'm gonna weigh 143 and then beat your bitch ass."
Who?
What?
What are you talking
It's
about?
not the same as shaving 30 and gaining 30 with Victor Conte in your corner, fucking putting his fingers together.
Ryan was
like
bigger
Mr.
than Devin
Burns
during
and
that fight.
fucking
You remember that, right? Ryan was also bigger than Devin during that fight. You guys know that, right?
No, he was not.
Devin outweighed.
was
Oh
solid
my god!
fucking muscle.
See,
Big
this is
old
where
wide
the
welterweight
imagination
fucking
comes in.
middleweight.
Hey,
Where
you
on earth
look it
did
up,
you
you
see Devin
goofy ass
outweigh?
nigga. Devin weighs
Look at
3
where.
pounds heavier than Ryan
Look
fight
at.
night.
Look it up because Ryan was almost 200 pounds at that time. Look it up.
No, he was
Yeah,
not
go look it
almost
up.
200
Oh my
fucking
god.
pounds.
Okay.
According to
Man, you
Ryan,
always
when I
talking
saw
about
him
shit
on
you don't know.
on the interview, he said he weighed 159 point something the
That's
night
what
of the
Ryan
fight.
said. That's what Ryan said, right?
That's what
He also
Ryan
said he
said.
got kidnapped by the Illuminati. So what are we talking about?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
What? What are we? You guys watched the fights. Am I crazy here? Ryan looked bigger than Devin.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
you're
he
crazy.
looked significantly bigger than Devin.
No, he didn't.
No, he
dude. What are you
didn't.
talking
That
about?
was just your
Are you
fucking
guys-
fan eyes.
See, this is
looking
why I
at
say we got
fucking.
this is our
All
a
Hacker
fucking
was looking
fanatic,
at.
bro.
Oh God, Devin keeps falling.
Devin was.
Ryan's got to be bigger. He's got to be this big, incredible Hulk. Because Devin keeps falling. That's what Hacker was
How
thinking.
many fucking advantages do you need?
Devin, I mean Ryan was definitely the bigger fighter in that ring. It's
It's
visually noticeable that he was bigger in that ring.
Yeah, too bad you're incorrect.
I don't know what else to say, guys. I don't know. I'm dumbfounded. Like you guys are here trying to like. So now,
take the founded off. You just dumb, nigga.
No, you guys are believing conspiracy theories up and down. That's the problem here.
Yeah,
Look,
I'm just going off what the man said.
These people aren't juicing. Clifton Shields, Terrence Crawford. These people are not juicing. They just
These
train.
people are juicing. They're just using undetectable drugs that they can get away with.
Oh, okay. How do you know they're doing that? How do you know? How do you know
Victor Conte was doing at Balco? Nobody.
How do you know?
Positive.
How do you know this stuff? Because it's in your imagination.
143. How quick you think Ryan would have finished Devin if Ryan would have came in like he did for Tank?
Weight drained? I don't know. I think he would have.
Devin and Bill were looking at Ryan right here, like, damn, we wish we put a rehydration clause on him. You guys,
Ryan was naturally the bigger fighter. It's crazy that people think Ryan was a smaller fighter. He looked in the fight. He was significantly bigger than Devin.
Okay. Dude, Devin was all Ryan was all flat.
Let's look at it.
NGQ, doing what I do.
Smoking on that hand.
All white, looking nice. Okay, come through. I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Sit down, Joe.
Yo, I'm about to play that. I'll probably get a copyright though.
No, don't do it.
Yo, play the open fight for Ryan versus Devin, and please tell me that Ryan was
what?
Show like a part of the fight Ryan versus Devin. Let's look at Ryan and Devin. Let's see who looks bigger in that fight. Because this is like madness to me here.
Just because you think somebody looked bigger, don't mean they was bigger, bro. That's just the fact.
I can look at anyway.
Get over it, dog.
What did Devin weigh the night of that fight, Hacker?
Ryan was bigger.
What did Devin weigh?
I don't know what he weighed, but Ryan was significantly bigger.
If I remember right, wasn't it like 164?
If Devin was 164, then Ryan should be like 176.
Ryan was 3 pounds over on the weight, and Devin was 3 pounds over fight night.
It's supposed to be some sort of tournament. Santa Claus is real too, huh? What about the Tooth Fairy? You guys still believe in her? Yeah, right. These guys are supposed to mix it up and fight against Boots at the end. Are you kidding me? Boots will destroy every one of these guys. Easy too. Tap into the Heavyweight Night Fridays, 10 p.m. I'm supposed to believe 4 guys that barely fight one time.
I don't know. These people aren't juicing the things you got to run with. It's all conspiracy theories, guys. I hate to break it.
Supposed to believe that, though.
It's the reality, though. Yeah, you should believe it.
One time we're
looking at the evidence,
fucking Teofimo's gonna go fight Richardson. Get out of that one. Fight Boots and then fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. That's what I'm supposed to believe as a hardcore boxing fan.
That will happen. That Teo's gonna fight Richardson Hitchens.
Where and when is this going to take place, and how long is it?
Teo's going to dunk any fighter that has a name. That's what Teo's going to do.
With Richardson. If we get past that one, then you're going to Jaron Ennis, and then wait a minute.
I think he's captain.
Listen, this is the kicker. You're going to beat Jaron Ennis, and then turn around in 3 months from there and fight either the winner or the loser. Like Turkey said, it's easy. Losers fight losers. Yeah, well, what if that boxer's fucking confidence is shattered and he can never fucking what? Yeah, you guys are announcing all these extravagant fucking fight after fight, and in the reality of those fights happening is slim to fucking none.
But you guys should be happy. At least he's trying. He's trying to do something.
Happy about what?
He's trying to do something. You guys are all sweating Al Haymon.
You haven't seen Al Haymon
in
happy that you
years.
decided to wake up today and lie to me and say, hey, we're going to have this fight, that fight, this fight, that fight. Yay. Meanwhile, we're burning and lighting money on fire from Saudi Arabia. I'm supposed to believe that?
We're burning money away from Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, no. Meanwhile, while you're making all these false fucking announcements and lying to anybody who's got a fucking higher boxing IQ than the number 2, while you're lying to us, all this money that makes all this shit go around, it's just being lit on fire as we speak.
What do you mean lit on fire? Where'd you get that from?
They're not making no fucking money putting on money fights in Saudi Arabia. What are you talking about?
Oh my gosh. Come on, people. This is why I say you guys gotta stop.
What are you talking about?
You gotta follow right now.
Look, the fact that Turkey is saying, okay, I'm gonna give y'all America the tune-up fights. Well, I'm gonna take the rematch for Saudi. That should be enough to tell you, fuck him.
Wait, did he even say that? I don't even know if he said that. I don't even think he said that.
What Eddie Hearn said earlier in today's show is that, you guys should be happy and we're putting on fights over there, and kind of like hinted at the fact that it's losing money, but you should be happy as a boxing fan. And me, knowing what I know about business, you can't continue to just light money on fire and expect the person that owns that money to keep throwing it into the fire.
And this is the same thing I was trying to explain to KO the other night. You guys are looking at a business plan.
No, listen, there is a limit to his money.
No,
you're not doing
there's always a limit. Listen,
you're not paying attention, young man.
There's always a limit to money. I'm not. There's a limit to resources on Earth. So there's always a limit to money. Yes, you're correct. However, when it comes to Saudi, they have invested interest. It's for them. It's a long-term game. It's not.
That's just crap. That's the shit everybody keeps repeating. Let's face facts. Nobody throws money away not to expect money in return. Sooner or later, they're going to want some money back. They're not just going to keep throwing it away. You got to be stupid to believe that.
Maybe, but it's a long-term investment for them. It's different. They're not only doing this for boxing. They're doing it. They were trying to do that for golf too. It's long-term investments.
No, golf is already.
Their gain is in the back. It's not in the front. For America, it's more like they need direct return.
You're just talking
even Eddie said
it's reality.
Even Eddie said they want all the big fights in Saudi. He said that himself.
If they're funding the fight. If they're funding the fight,
Turkey's willing to give us the old tune-up fights and take the fucking rematch for
tell
them.
an American promotion card to host the fights then. If you guys feel that way, right? Al Heyman, please pay his fighters more so they can stay in America.
Oh, Al Heyman's fights will be here.
That's right. Nobody hasn't seen Al Heyman in 20
years. His guy is the fucking Grim Reaper to these dudes. They don't want no fucking smoke. So he can't make the fights you guys want to see, the 2 or 3 fights that you guys are clamoring for. But my question is, how come Turkey isn't trying to make those fights if he's all about saving boxing and giving boxing fans what they want?
What fights are you talking about?
What do you mean? What are the top 3 fights in the sport?
Well, he's making the Canelo versus Crawford, so I think that's a big one.
No. Actually, Canelo versus David Benavidez, because that's the more fucking realistic fight.
Tommy Dukes, what's happening, bro? What up? Angry, what do you think about Rick Glazer saying, listen, Rick Glazer blocked me, so I can't ever talk, nor do I give a fuck.
What did Rick Glazer say?
Turkey and Saudi print their own money, so they'll just keep reprinting it.
America prints their own money too. That doesn't even make sense.
No. I think Rick Glazer is a sad old man, and Tommy, I'm related to the man. He lives up the street from me.
I don't realize
New York. Stop talking. Like literally, I'm related to the guy through marriage, but
poor you
has been wrong and will be wrong for the next coming years. You guys just keep holding on to this guy saying the PBC is broken. The PBC ain't done nothing but slap you guys in the face this year. I think they got like 5 cards announced. I think 3 of them are free.
Wait, who is that?
You haters are down
bad. Turkey in the face?
No, slapped you and all the PBC haters.
I gotta give
PBC haters. You guys said the PBC is broke. They're gonna go out of business.
I never said they were broke.
Matthew Bishop, salutations, OG. I appreciate you, man. Real shit. Real fucking OG from Baltimore. Salutations, man.
I never said PBC was broke. I'm saying Turkey's doing big
No,
things.
no. Listen, you know who I'm talking to then when I talk about the PBC is broke guys. Like, it's fucking ridiculous at this point. Alls I wanted was a fucking schedule. Like, not even who's fighting who.
Yeah.
When are you fighting? Like, all right, March we got a card. This we got a card. We got a card. We got a card. That's what I got from the PBC. And I don't give a fuck who's on them cards. I know one thing. Just like my previous pay-per-views that I bought from them, every single one, all the future ones are paid for as long as they tell me 30 days in advance or 60 days in advance like they just did. I'll purchase all them shits and I'll be there for all of them. You know why? Because it's American boxing and it's right here. I don't give a fuck what you haters got to say.
Salutations to you, man. You're a true patriot.
Bro, you guys just want to fucking
you're a true patriot.
The new guy off and like literally
ain't about none of that.
When
listen,
Turkey's and then it's just fucking Eddie Hearn with his dick in his hand looking at Bob Arum, who's by the way 96 years old now, fucking can't even breathe. What are they still gonna have grudges, or are they just gonna say, okay, cheerio, mate? Let's carry on like we were with Turkey, but there's not the millions here. And what are we going to do in the American market? We just had all our superstars fight over there for fucking 4 straight years. How can they sell tickets to?
Here's the thing.
You're like, we don't care. We got a couple matchups. Meanwhile, boxing's taking off 5 years because nobody's fucking worthwhile to put on a fight because they can't sell out their fucking birthday party.
Yo, here's the reality of things. The reality. Look, box. I keep
the reality of it is you have the big name Americans fighting over there. They're not going to be able to.
Boxing is the world sport, bro. We
I
win the
don't
world
care
title.
About the world. How many fucking times do I gotta tell you?
Yeah, but
I don't care about UK fighters, Saudi fighters, fucking Asian Pacific fighters, Japanese fighters. They don't fucking matter to me. I'm an American boxing fan. I need this shit thriving here. I can give 2 fucks about the world. We need our American stars in American living rooms here in America.
And
they'll be the same time as college football. Their fucking brothers probably on the TV playing football. What are you talking about? You don't understand. It's sucking the sport out at its fucking roots.
That whole boxing is a world sport is some shit that you goofies
Fuck
like to say, man. USA is the mecca of boxing.
Here's the problem.
Everybody from around the world trying to come to the USA to get big in boxing, you goofy.
Oh my gosh. When in the way fight at?
That's fucking facts,
man. Where the in the way fight at, bro? Wait.
Everything else.
Champion. In the way.
Anyway, could be from the North Pole, but as long as he's knocking shit out, everybody wants to know him.
AJ, where does AJ fight mostly? Did he fight in America? What are we talking about?
Fuck, AJ is their guy.
Yeah, he lost in America, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, one fight in America. How many fights in America?
Motherfucking sport.
Please
the top 2 money's drawn into the fight revenue.
It's the American mentality that the whole world revolves
other than AJ. That's all they got.
It doesn't work that way, guys. It doesn't work that way.
Daniel,
why do you think Eddie Hearn brought AJ here to fight, bro?
Huh?
Why do you think Eddie Hearn brought AJ here to fight?
How many times, bro?
The big dollars.
It doesn't matter. Why do you think he brought him here?
He brought him here one time, bro. Yo, Tank fought in UK. Do you remember that? Tank fought in the UK? Do y'all forget that? Why did they take Tank to fight in the UK?
Las Vegas is saying, here, Turkey, here's your boxing license. Come put on a show here. You think Vegas
can't argue with dumb motherfuckers like this, man.
But the problem difference between me and you, Cash, is at least I'm telling you something that's truthful.
The difference between me and you is, bro, I keep it.
You're here confusing.
You're just a phony, fake-ass dude.
They're taking drugs that people can't see. What the hell are you talking about?
Dude, that's the difference.
They're taking drugs that people can't
compare
see.
You to me, little nigga.
Yeah, they're taking drugs people can't see. They're juicing. Yeah. That's the difference between me and you. No, I'm like
Hacker. You do know that Victor Conte admitted to giving a boxer EPO, clear, and cream. So you're
But
hold on, little mama. Just hold on. You're saying it's too far to believe that he would give another boxer the same shit. That's what you're saying?
You can speculate that. But
you can speculate
that. We try to bring it into a fact.
Victor Conte's one of them guys who prides himself on not getting caught, and he likes to test the limits, bro. That's why he got caught the last time.
I think he likes to fucking tell people in their face, I'm fucking juicing these guys up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
But
D1,
I'm literally here listening to you guys.
Hold on, D1 and Will. If Victor Conte had this secret recipe to do shit the right way, why was he ever cheating in the first place, man? That shit don't even make no fucking sense, man.
Right?
Some of this shit is common sense, bro. Like you just
I know.
cornball hacker.
It sounds like common sense, but no, it doesn't actually make any sense.
Devin Haney.
Well, he did something wrong in the past. There's no doubt about it.
I am.
It doesn't mean that the stack program does not work. It doesn't mean that the stack
This
program
shit don't look good, guys.
What
we
happened?
can never be cool type shit. Like,
yeah,
I hear
you. My only thing about this whole situation is this: when y'all start accusing fighters who probably train hard to get where they're at of juicing, like Clarissa Shields and like Crawford, they're juicing with no substantial evidence. That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me.
Shields is all of a sudden knocking bitches out.
She trains hard, bro. Shields was winning since she was a little kid.
And I suppose you believe Fury all of a sudden gained a ton of power and put Deontay Wilder on his ass in that second fight, right?
You said what?
Yet he hasn't shown a bit of power since.
What are you talking about? Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
So what happened with Tyson Fury? He cheated too?
Hey, Will, do you remember
what you fucking think, hacker?
You think we're not gonna keep the same motherfucking energy?
Wilder lost, bro. I think
Will must have bumped your fucking head when your mama dribbled you off the fucking canvas.
Yeah, we can speculate. We can speculate that he cheated, but there's no proof that he actually cheated.
Hey, you guys, when did Victor Conte go to jail? Go to prison exactly? What year was it? Was it 2002?
Hold on. Listen to this, guys. This crazy.
Big Supreme, you remember?
I know shit.
Say it again, Brody.
What year was it that Victor Conte went to prison?
I think 05.
See, Supreme be knowing. Watch this shit though. Cheat code for boxer.
05, if not 06, like that era.
Ready for
what
this
year
shit?
did he give Mosley that EPO?
That was like
half in the right side, half in the left side. Shane, we got him. We
that
got double
2007, 2008.
Okay, so
this has only got 958
Victor Conte is
views.
reformed since he got out of jail. Shit is some bullshit. Like,
Yeah, you can believe that, but it doesn't mean it's true.
One might argue that you know the cheat codes and how to surpass the actual testing.
Well, those people that say that don't understand how the testing works. The entire game with Balco was changed. It used to be that there's two different, what's the right word, prongs for the testing. The first is with anabolic steroids and all steroids. One is it's similar in structure to testosterone, and two, there has to be some sort of scientific research showing that it causes.
All right, the fact that this guy
went to jail in 2005.
Huh?
Victor Conte went to jail in 2005.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch, this is what he showed Shane.
What did that video tell you though?
Boxer Shane Mosley. How did you both begin working together?
I was contacted by his strength and conditioning coach at the time, Daryl Hudson, and we talked. And initially, I probably just sent some nutritional supplements to him, and it was at a distance. And the more we talked,
What? You just did what? What he's
He
doing
said
today? Seducing these guys with fucking supplements? Whack the shit.
it became about other undetectable substances and so on. And then eventually he let me know that he and Shane would like to fly up and meet with me. And so on Saturday, June 26, 2003, that's what happened. They flew from Southern California up to Oakland Airport, and they were picked up in a limousine. Actually, the company that was a couple doors down from Balco, Gateway Limousine,
buddy,
and brought over. And
do the same.
He had his blood collected first at the hospital over the freeway, and then we had a little chat, and then he got his blood collected, and then he came back. And
how is a guy that thing got no?
Didn't he collect Crawford's blood too?
Yeah, and labeled him anemic.
He collects all snack fighters' blood, bro.
Wait. See, this is the
All
problem,
of them
guys.
are anemic.
Hold on. He didn't
that
say he
whole
collected
anemic shit, bro,
Shane's
is so they
blood.
can get a damn waiver to
He didn't
use
say he
certain
collected
shit.
Shane's blood. Did y'all hear that?
He did say
didn't
that.
say- no, he
I
said
also heard him say
Shane, before
undetectable.
Shane got to him,
No.
Shane
He
had
said
his
that.
blood
Yo, listen,
collected.
he said that on Man's Monty channel, like interview.
No. I'm
He
talking
said
about.
he collected his
We're
blood,
talking about
bro.
right
It's a
here.
fact.
We're talking about right here. He
Oh,
All
said
right,
that.
let's listen to the
Shane,
fighter. Listen to me, guys. I
wait,
care about
replay
what
it a
the
little bit
fighter's
because people
gotta
are.
say.
This is what I'm saying. People,
This
you
is tape
gotta
number one
hear it.
of the videotape deposition of Shane Mosley, taken by Judd Burstein in the matter Mosley versus Conti. This deposition is being held at 1790 Broadway, New York, on October 27, 2009, at approximately 9:53 a.m.
Hey, you guys.
Well, the injection was EPO, right?
It was EPO.
So
Yes.
how they
And you knew it was EPO that day, correct?
China.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
I knew it was something. Yeah.
Well, you sit here today. Did you? Let me just finish the question. As we sit here today, prior to going to the grand jury in December of 2003, did you know you were taking EPO? Yes or no?
Yes.
So then, and you knew you took EPO that day on July 26, 2003, correct?
I know that, yes.
Okay. And would in 2003, the fight with Oscar was in
Ask me this fucking question.
Nevada?
Nevada.
And so who would have oversight of that fight?
It would be the Nevada Commission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Did I just put us through the
Probably
most
not.
boringest
Probably money
fucking
to fight.
admission video ever in the history of mankind?
You said what?
Hey, D1, did you ever listen to the Tim Montgomery interview on Manager Marty channel?
No.
The track star Tim Montgomery?
That's
I'm about to.
He said,
Yeah.
if you listen to Tim Montgomery, he said that Victor gave him shit in bottles that was not labeled on them motherfuckers. So he was experimenting on them motherfuckers back then. It kind of seems like ever since Victor helped co-found VADA, install VADA in his own words, get VADA installed, that what they've been working on for a while back in 2011, like Andre Berto and Willie Monroe were like the last two people who got who really got caught up while he was trying to perfect his little whatever he had going on for boxing. And ever since
Yo, you
then,
see this? You see the screen?
Here we go again. This guy.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, we see it.
Shout out to Manager Marty. We're about to hear what the fuck he's got to talk about.
Counter Victor one-on-one. How did that exchange happen when you met up with Victor Conti?
Okay, so
He looks like he's paranoid right off the rip. I gotta keep it 100. Naoma's speed elite. He looks paranoid about something, like he's about to tell on himself. I'm just saying.
before then, Trevor
Shit, somebody came in
had,
his
had
joint.
told me about testosterone.
See.
And
Let me see.
I went to Christy Gaines,
No, nobody came in.
a former track athlete that I had been talking to, and she was like, hold up. Is that what Marion using? I said, I think that's what Trevor told me, So she got me in touch with Victor. And Victor was like, no, you get busted tomorrow. Don't do that. Right? So I told Victor, I said, hold up, let me I was over in Germany. And so I had Trevor call Victor three-way, act like he wasn't on the phone. Well, when I got off the phone with Victor, Trevor snaked me and hit Victor on his own, and that's how him and Marion got together.
Oh, so how did you hear? But how did you know about Victor Conti's history?
Because Christy was telling me about him. So me and Christy was dating. Christy Gaines was dating. And so she wanted to know what was going on with Marion because I was in the camp now. And so I told her what Trevor had told me to use: testosterone, EPO, human growth hormones, you know. And so she was like, "You sure they using that?" I was like, that's what he tried to get me.
He looked like he hiding like a third nipple or something from using all that testosterone, growth hormones, and all that shit.
Hey man, that dude is still chopped up and shaped like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so she was like, "Okay, you need to talk to Victor. Victor, my guy, right?" And so I had Trevor call three-way to Victor, and
Victor who?
And after I got the phone, Trevor called Victor and told Victor, Tim just a small fry. We need to talk about Marion. She going to for 6 gold medals, whatever, at the Olympic Games, this, that, and the third.
You know what kind of money comes with being a 6-time gold medalist? The endorsements and fucking ad revenue dollars.
Yeah, he talked about that too.
Oh, so he tried to do a separate deal without you in.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. If he talked about that, that's what the fuck they're after. They're not after fucking, like, man, this shit is crazy.
Hey, D1, he talked about every time they go to a track meet that they go to a room and they give certain people a certain amount of cash.
When did this happen?
And if you were one of them guys, man, he said guys were walking out, certain people walking out their motherfucker like 150 every track meet they went to.
I don't know what this has to do with the 3 fires we're talking about.
Yeah.
Victor Conte is what it has to do.
So Victor then hung up with him. He called me back and was like, "Yo, you had trouble on the phone?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He called me. He's a snake. Boom, 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 right? And so Victor made a deal with Chrissy because Chrissy was going against Marion, right? So Chris was like, "No, I need to be her," but Marion paid enough money, so Victor ended up giving Chrissy Gaines some money for working with Marion.
So we call that step aside money in boxing. So basically, so he basically was like, "Well, listen, I know you want to beat her, but she's giving me the check, so I'm gonna break you off. I'm gonna give you a little something of the money that."
Yeah, breaking her off is right. We'll give you this much of the juice, but that's the cash cow. Yeah, I mean,
if you guys got time, you gotta watch this whole interview, man, because
she's giving me.
Yes. So that's
I don't know. I think it's not useful.
That's how the trouble Victor.
Oh, it's mightily.
Yeah, of course you say that.
You know what I'm saying? So that came from the streets, going out trying to connect.
Yeah, you talking my language now, brother.
yeah, that's like going out to the street. Shampoo taught me how to go fishing. You go to New York, you find you one, and they get tired of traveling. Then they give you the whole load.
That's right.
And so, from that point on, the game comes full circle. So. And then so Victor was like, "Yo, Tim, Trevor don't have a clue. I'm gonna get you in touch with Charlie Francis." And then that's when we all met out in San Francisco and came up with Project World Record.
And that was in 2000, or was this still in 99?
This was in 2000.
Because according to Victor Conte, and I know you know better than all of us, I'm just keeping it 100 with you like I've always been.
100%.
Victor Conte was on the Netflix documentary. You heard it. You saw it. He said he didn't start in doping and
19
in 2000.
He started in Marion in 2000. Yes. Victor, I moved down there in 99. Victor didn't start till 2000.
Shout out to manager Marion.
I was in Germany. Victor and Marion started probably a month before the Olympic Games. Probably a month before the Olympic Games.
But he already had the pass before 2000.
Yes. You
see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, 100%. So he was already working with Christy. He was already working for a lot of athletes prior to that,
Yes, he was.
So our boxers,
where was he going with that?
He had Bill Romanowski.
He had
in the Broncos in 97 when they won the Super Bowl.
Victor been doing this forever, right? So
that's right, since the late 80s.
Yes.
Since the late 80s.
So
how did
He's
how
really
did
big
we
in the
get to
boxing
this?
world now. That's all he do is boxing.
What are you talking
Oh, we gonna
about?
talk about
Those
that
are
soon.
facts,
We
nigga.
do your preview
Furman,
and how
you
we're gonna talk about
fucking
that.
daddy
So
nutsack.
Man,
These
man, oh
motherfuckers
man.
weren't cheating back then too,
so
dog.
Victor, we went out there.
What?
I didn't go back. I didn't see Victor
How do you know?
face to face to the Olympic Games.
How do we know?
He
Yeah,
came to the Olympic Games.
he was working with people in the
and-
90s and 80s.
and-
Sure, it doesn't mean that he
Hey,
didn't start in the 2000s.
athlete looks like this. Then he goes away for 3 months, 4 months, comes back out of the 4 months training camp looking like a fucking monster that fucking
Yo,
God
train,
Stop
bro,
it.
bro.
We know
People
what time.
train. People train hard, man. I don't
And
know how else to say.
that's when we
You
met
run
face to face. We
and
started
you
going
train
out. I
every
got him to
day.
the Olympic
You're
Village
gonna
and
see
everything
results,
else,
bro.
you know. And then from that point on, after the Olympic Games, that's when we came up with the Project World Record coming up for the next year. And then in 2001, I ended up running 9.84. I ended up taking second in World Championship. 9.84. I think Maurice ran 9.82. Yeah, Maurice ran 9.82. And so after that, right there, now we're in full. So then Victor was like, "Hey, I made you." And I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Listen, how much if I got a headache and I buy some aspirin?"
Wait a minute. Victor says, I made you. And he's like, huh?
Yeah.
Like I said the other fucking week on this podcast, this fucking little dirty little scientist is juicing these fucking guys up and they don't even know if they don't stop to ask the questions. They don't fucking care.
This happened in early 2000, late 99. Like, what are we talking about?
To take the headache away, right?
This is before he went to jail.
So you telling me
We
you
know
want
he
me
messed
to
up in the past.
35%?
We know he messed up in the past.
earnings?
Why are we going through this? We know he went to jail.
For context purposes, for some of the audience that just came in that may not have seen the documentary, most of my audience did. So at that point, the reason why he said he made you is because he was giving you the HGH, the EPO, the clear,
yes,
the THG, the clear, and the insulin, correct?
Yes.
Don't matter.
So he felt like he made you.
Yeah, he felt like I couldn't get the clear from anyone else. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing you couldn't get from no one else. It's the clear. So that was his golden.
He held that clear in his fucking fanny pack like the fucking fentanyl dealer in fucking zombie land.
Well, what did you learn? What
I
did you
got
learn
the clear, homie. You ain't running no 9.84 nothing, motherfucker. I made you.
I'm perplexed,
Nigga,
right?
your punk ass jab ain't your punk ass
This has
jab.
nothing to do with boxing, right?
Motherfucker. What you talking about? I got it
Nothing
right
that
here.
happened. Nothing this guy's talking about.
Nah, bro.
Lays bells on the seat right now.
Listen. I'm gonna keep playing this shit. Fuck you and every other content creator. Chunk side be talking crazy shit about this. You guys are covering up for a cheater because you would.
What are you? We're covering up for a cheater. Meanwhile, people here talking about Ryan didn't cheat. Let's not do that.
You goofies are running.
There is no proof these people cheated. No matter how you play.
What are you talking about?
There's no proof that Mr. Shield cheated. There's no proof that Crawford cheated. There's zero proof.
What are you talking about?
And Goose. But little did he know, I had already snuck some clear to Charlie Francis, and Charlie Francis had it tested, and I also had it tested at the University of Duke.
Now, why'd you have it tested?
Because I wanted to find out what it was.
What is that?
Because I knew I had to go beyond the supplier. Because the supplier was a nutcase, okay?
Yes.
So what he thought I might have had, I had to give it out. So so what he was giving me, I was giving the way to be tested. So when I ran 9.84, I wasn't really on it because it was making me tight. You see what I'm saying? So I felt like I didn't need it going forward.
The clear.
That
makes you beat the test, correct?
Well, yeah, it doesn't show up in your test. Yes, it makes you beat the test. That is the step. It's like anything else.
What drug test?
Everything got a code.
Devin,
if
go
the
up
code
there
don't
and
come
tell
from
him
the
you're a
system,
fucking
then
clean
the code
athlete.
don't have nothing
I
to
test every
talk
day
about.
of the week
Right.
and I will never
Well,
get
the
caught.
code wasn't on the system because it wasn't a code for it.
Oh my god.
Right.
Bro. Devin, go run
This-
up there and
this-
tell Twitter you test every day of the week and Bill will fucking back you. We got 365
This has
testing
nothing
on
to do with boxing, though. You
Yeah,
guys,
the shit will never show up. It'll never show up in those tests.
Meanwhile, back in Snack
back in the day, yes, it would never show up. Yes,
Don't
but now
walk
everybody knows
around and
about it.
smashing fighters and making fucking Boo Boo Andre
This is not
look like
2002
shave
cash
that much
crypto.
weight, but
This
damn,
is
he's shaving that
this
much
is
weight.
2025,
Still
bro.
has undetectable shit, you clown ass nigga
Bro,
that there's no test
bro.
for. You
What's
fucking
what's
goofy.
so wait,
Insulin growth factor, hormone
cash,
1, you dumb motherfucker.
Shout
So
out to
you're
You don't know
going
what you're
to
talking
accuse
about,
people
nigga. All you do
of
is
something
talk,
that's
but you don't know what you're talking
undetectable.
about.
Out,
You do a lot
bro.
of yapping.
Your proof is that it's
Great
undetectable.
fucking work, bro. My bad to have you pause like that too. You look like you're about to blink halfway and then tell them something that you mean. Let's hear it.
Okay, so it was tremolone, but they took something out of tremolone. So if you take something out of something, the only way you can see if it's working is by using it on someone.
Change the medical compound of what it is that VADA's testing for. You know, the stringent testing that they circle. Victor knows how to take the fucking chemical they're testing for, add a little something to it, and then in the fucking periodic chart, it don't come up like that. It comes up like this, and science won't fucking be there for 15 years. You fucking guys are despicable, which you're protecting these fighters and allowing Victor Conte to operate.
There's no proof, guys.
The only
This
way this
interview
man
wasn't
is able to
This
operate
interview
is
held
holding
zero
athletes' dick while they pee in Vada's cup. That's the only where this man's got a place in boxing. Pull your dick out, young man. I'll put it in the fucking testing cup so we know we're getting your urine. That's it. Not giving these kids supplements. What are you talking about?
There was no
bro?
proof that any of the people you guys mentioned cheated, and we gotta stop doing that. I don't know who's spreading these
Man, tell us
narratives,
that shit
but we
don't
need to
fucking work,
stop.
nigga.
You want to speculate, but don't call them cheaters if you have absolutely zero proof.
I'm not
This
calling
video,
them cheaters.
as cool as the
I'm
interview
calling
was,
this guy
was
the
zero
cheater.
proof.
Yo, let me
We
get
know Conte went to
my
prison.
question to you, because the fans want to know this too, and so do
got
I.
time for you, Hacker.
All of the fighters seem to come to you when most of them are undefeated. Some of them have been world champions. They're already doing good. What do they need to go to you for if they're already doing good in the first place?
Boy, what
Have you ever heard of something called money?
Oh, yes.
You know what money is? Do you think people like money? Do you think people like sponsorships?
Huh?
Okay. So I provide a whole bunch of things, including money, to them. It's called sponsorship. Okay.
Got you.
So the stigma, whatever it is, whatever the price is that they have to pay.
The old man standing on the porch giving kids candy. That's what he's doing. He's got fucking bands. He's fucking giving these dudes money. Here, yo, while you're at it, take these supplements and let's get
Yo,
you
you
to the
guys are
top.
calling some of our
Super
top fighters
fucking-
cheaters with
Let me
zero
say
proof.
something real quick,
But
right?
these videos from Manager Marty. Come on, guys.
Yo, Hack, let me say
Yo,
something
shout
real
out
quick.
to Manager Marty. Fucking fighting the good fight. Fuck
No,
what these guys
freaking
talking
creating
about.
narratives.
Look,
For their
Hacker.
favorite
Look.
fighter. Fuck out of here.
Yo, Hacker, do you know who Dick Pound is?
Huh?
Dick Pounder.
Dick Pound.
Super pause.
Yeah,
I
I
know who
forgot to
Dick
pause. My
Pounder
fault.
is.
Pause for the, you know.
I know who. Yeah.
Dick Pound, you know
yeah.
what that is?
No, who is it?
All right, so Dick Pound, pause, no Diddy.
Pound's always on my ass. Victor
No
said
Diddy.
that.
The founder of WADA.
No Haney, right? So now, he's the first president of WADA. You can say he's the founder.
Yeah.
And he was the vice president of the IOC. You know what that is, right?
Yeah.
The International
Hold up.
Olympic Committee, right?
Okay.
All right, so these two organizations oversee all drug testing in sports and athletics.
Sure.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
All right, so you don't think it's a conflict of interest that Conte and Dick Pound have a very, very close relationship?
What's the relationship?
What is it?
Yeah, you said
Why
close.
are they so close? Why are they so chummy?
So what relationship do they have?
We're gonna say, you know, Dick Pound, pause, Margaret Goodman, right?
Yeah.
So the current president of VADA,
Yeah, Margaret Goodman, yeah.
the longest serving member
Yeah.
of the IOC,
Yeah.
are both close associates to Victor Conte, and they were instrumental in creating VADA. You don't think that's weird, bro? So if I'm a guy
okay.
Listen,
So,
I'm a guy that's
okay.
listen,
Let me
I'm
ask
not
you.
done my point. I'm not finished my point.
Not done.
Okay.
So if I'm a guy that specializes in undetectables, maybe
Sure.
so you pass the drug test, right?
Okay. Yeah.
The people that oversee the drug test are my friends, and we do business together.
Okay.
That's not weird to you?
We're eating fucking.
So the people so you're saying they're friends with them, right?
No, listen, because you acting like you're slow. You look at someone like
I want to understand.
You look at
I want
someone
to
like
understand
Remy
totality what you're
Korchemny,
trying
right?
to say.
Listen,
Because I was. Yeah. Go ahead.
Remy Korchemny, right? He was banned from track and field, right? He's banned. The IOC banned him. How is he still working with fighters right now?
So let me ask you a question.
Wow.
So, wait, let me ask you a question real quick, okay? Because you're going a little fast. So
answer the question first, nigga. You always want to ask the question.
Yeah, I want him to clarify.
Answer the question.
Can he clarify first? Can you clarify first? So you said that Margaret Goodman and Victor Conte are close associates, right? How did they become close associates?
Who knows? But he said out his own mouth that.
Well, that's important, right? So no, but that factor is very important, right? Because it could be because Victor Conte was working with athletes, they could now become associates through that, right? So, and what means they become close associates? Were they high school friends? Was it based on the business they were both in?
You doing a whole lot.
No, it's important. No, because you have to add context to what you're saying. You can't just say there were
so let me add context then, right?
Okay.
So now Victor Conte out his own mouth said that him, Pound, Margaret Goodman were all instrumental in the creation of VADA. He got all of them together. They sat at the table, whatever it was. They came up with this idea to create VADA, right? He said he was there at the inception. So my thing is this, right?
Yeah.
If you're known for steroid distribution, you're banned from every major sport.
Sure.
Remy Korchemny banned by the IOC. How are you still working with fighters, bro? That's not a conflict of interest?
No, because remember he also in the video so the video D1 just played. I don't know if you were paying attention. He said they changed how they did things. Did you remember that part?
Shit up anymore.
What they changed?
So like the process in which they did it in the past is not the same as they do it today. That was the first video that D1
Victor
played.
Conte.
Of course not, because if they did it the way they did it in the past, then Victor Conte.
The question that was asked to Victor for him to say that was the question that was asked to Victor for him to say it.
In 2 fights time turned into the fucking Incredible Hulk.
Who's that?
Devin Haney in 6 months time turned into the Incredible Hulk.
He turned into the Incredible Hulk. No, he just trained hard.
I'm showing
It's not out of the realm of possible. You train hard in boxing, you build muscle.
No,
It's possible.
It is. It's scientifically impossible.
It's scientifically impossible.
Oh, wait, and then one day wake up and say, I'm too big, I can't make 135. Why? Why? Where did
people
you
grow out weight classes all the time?
You got all this muscle and shit overnight.
Wait, it's not overnight.
Devin
Devin's in grueling training camps. You guys act like it's totally impossible. Boxers brain muscle. He's in training camp. If you run and train every day, you're gonna see results, bro.
Okay,
you run
everybody,
5 miles,
look at
train every day. You will see results.
You see how fucking chiseled Devin is? Now watch this.
Sure.
Watch this.
Okay.
Jojo, there you go. We're gonna look for that one. No, wait a minute. Enter. Wow. Okay. Let me go down just fucking 2 shakes of a lamb's leg, and you'll see this fucking kid is built like a stick figure in this fight. And then all of a sudden, 2 fights down the road, he looks like he's fucking.
That's
like,
him in Jojo right
look
there.
At this kid. Look at him. It's hard to fucking wait. I just had the fucking picture up before. Right here. Look at this shit.
What about it?
I've been saying this shit for a long time.
Are you joking?
What's the difference? What are you trying to say?
Straight fanatic right here. Listen, talking, y'all.
What are you saying? You just saw. Wait. The funny thing is, you scroll past multiple pictures of JoJo and him fighting to come to here.
I'm
he looks
talking about this one right here, and then the fucking Lomachenko picture I just had pulled up. Don't fucking act like.
Oh my D1! You literally saw 5 JoJo and Devin pictures. And he scrolled right past it because Devin looked brolic in those pictures.
You got that video of them saying that Crawford was like 170 in the ring versus Spence?
No.
I gotta look for that video and send it to you.
Wait. You want me to pull up Crawford 170 against Spence?
I don't see what you guys are seeing. is normal shit in boxing.
Crawford official weight against Spence in the ring. No. Damn.
For instance,
keyboard better than I thought. Yeah, look at that. Look at that spelling. Crazy as shit, bro. Official weight. No, that's Canelo. Damn. Is that what I typed? Damn, I don't know shit. All right, hold on. Crawford. You motherfuckers ain't got shit else to do but wait.
Man, we know that nigga was juiced to the gills with that damn.
Nobody was juiced, man. Listen,
juiced
you don't care about Tank then. Okay, Tank was muscular his last fight. Tank was way more muscular his last fight. Was he juiced?
Shut your clown ass
Was he
up.
juiced?
What?
Y'all just be making stuff up, man. It's all like
don't even go near Victor Conte. He's fucking in the clear.
It don't mean he can't juice.
Literally, no
Hey,
pun intended.
yo, it don't mean he can't
37
juice.
years
Let's
old
break
with
it
Nestle
down.
Crunch bumps all over his damn body, man. That nigga was on
Yup.
juice. Shut your bitch ass up,
Like,
nigga. You don't know
bro,
shit.
Crunch bumps all over his body.
Nestle Crunch bumps, nigga.
Oh my gosh. Like the
Yeah,
stuff
oh
you
my
guys
God.
believe is astronomical, bro. The stuff you guys believe is totally diabolical, man.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about? The stuff we believe?
He had pimples on his back. He was juicing. Okay.
Diabolical.
It's diabolical, man. That's like
Bro.
nasty work, man.
No, listen, this is how I know
Look
you
at
guys.
Earl. Look at Earl muscular too. Are
One
we
guy
kidding?
starts saying diabolical, then another goofy feels brave enough to say that corny ass word. Then all of a sudden we got 5 goofies saying diabolical.
Yo,
Then all of a sudden it's
D1.
10, and then it's everybody saying diabolical. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Yo, D1.
Diabolical has been a word for years, brother.
No,
You
it's
can hit me,
not
D1?
one that you would
It's
use.
been a word forever, bro.
Yo,
You guys are
D1.
over here fucking playing
Yeah.
with yourself.
Yo, you can hear me, D1?
Yep.
Yo, I posted the video in the private chat, right?
Well,
Look at
let's
Earl
get it.
Spence. Why don't y'all
Go
say
to
Earl
go
Spence is
to
juicing?
go to 210.
You need to do, bro. I
Go to
got
2
it.
minutes
Bro.
and 10 seconds to that video.
Wait, look at wait. Scroll up and look at Earl Spence and
In the
Crawford.
very
Why
last
don't y'all say Earl Spence is juicing?
My boy.
Earl Spence
Is
looks
that
very
it?
defined in that
On there?
picture too.
Let me see. Is it sharing? You can see that? Can you see that? No? Hold up. Stop sharing. I gotta share this one now. Hold up.
Yeah. Go to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. There's
Okay.
Jim
2
Lampley
minutes, 10
talking about.
seconds. I got you. What is it?
It's
Jim
Jim Lampley
Lampley.
talking about Crawford's ring weight versus Spence.
Jim Lampley?
Yeah.
All right, got you.
Yeah, let's
2
see.
minutes.
Hate
10
niggas that
seconds.
run their mouth too much. I'll beat this nigga up in real life.
Yep. Coming with links tonight, motherfuckers. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Let's see it. We can both see that. We can all see that, right? Oh, wait. I'll go to 207. Lucky. Damn, boxing hacker.
What's up, bro?
Kid over here fucking yelling like.
I'm just telling the truth, man.
Get that little
People
dude.
You guys are
who-
wild, man.
to prepare parents for fights.
You can't handle the
Coming in
truth.
at 165 pounds, matching up pound for pound against a taller man, longer man, all very significant. And then super accurate, precise, punishing counterpunching. I mean, very seldom do you see a counterpuncher who can apply so much power and so much definition to his counter shots as Crawford demonstrated.
This is a man that's been watching boxing longer than you've been alive and been really into it way longer than you could ever think about.
Yeah.
Fight. And
Don't like
it
him.
was a spectacular performance. Puts him at the top, I'm sure, of most, if not all, pound for pound lists, and deservedly so. Going back to the moment when I first saw him on the undercard of a major pay-per-view in Las Vegas, and he was put in without a great deal of preparation as an opponent for Bradis Prescott, at a moment when Top Rank thought that Bradis Prescott was headed for much bigger things, and Timothy Bradley told them very definitively, if you put Crawford in, he'll beat Prescott, and he did. And it's just been a continuing escalation up the pound for pound ranking since that time.
You mentioned his counterpunching, brilliance, and you used to really put into perspective how great of an offensive counterpuncher Juan Manuel Marquez is. And I don't know if people always associate offensive, with counterpunching. It's thought of sometimes more of a defensive thing. And it turns out Esau Diegas, along with Brian McIntyre, one of Crawford's trainers, loved Juan Manuel Marquez, studied him, and incorporated some of what he felt Marquez does best into how he trains Crawford and holds the mitts. Where does he rank, amongst
I just wanted to highlight
you've covered? And to put another question in it, where does this performance rank? Some people are comparing it to Mayweather's best performances against Gatti and Corrales and Hopkins, Trinidad. And your thoughts on all of that, Jim?
I thought of Mayweather Corrales the other night because I was trying to think of instances in which you had something that was regarded as an even or close to even fight. Both guys having a chance to win, and one guy comes in and authors an unexpected beatdown, and certainly Mayweather Corrales observed that profile. There have been a few others. I think counterpunchers tend mostly to try to focus on accuracy and timing, and being able to take accuracy and timing to another level with power is not always easy to do. You have to plant your feet. You have to stand your ground. You have to do it in the way that Marquez did it against Pacquiao. And I thought that Crawford was amazing in terms of his ability to do that the other night. I'm sure that the guy that he beat thought it was amazing as well. Because I don't think that Derek James, as trainer, could have anticipated that Terrence was going to be able to beat his man to the punch with counterpunches as often as he did.
Did any part of you? It's a part of the sport. Someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. But was this at all like a particular?
I'm the only one who's picking up on how fucking sarcastic this dude is being. Like, he couldn't have possibly have fucking judged for how explosive and fucking strong his counters were gonna be.
I don't think that was sarcasm. I think he was being very direct.
On the side of Errol Spence.
All right, bud.
I felt some sympathy for Errol Spence. I certainly felt the frustration and pain of having gotten into a position that he did not expect to be in. Errol Spence, unlike Crawford, was overwhelmingly celebrated early in his career. This is the star prospect in the sport. This is a guy who's going to go on to an ultra-dominant career. And as Crawford pointed out before the fight, he was never treated to that kind of expectation or persona early in his career. And maybe that is an advantage, an ongoing advantage for Crawford, that it's there in his back pocket. It sticks in his craw that people did not see him this way, even though he was a quality amateur. He brought some credentials into his professional career. But again, the night that he went in on a pay-per-view undercard against Bradis Prescott, he was the underdog.
Who he was supposed to fight in the amateurs to go to the Olympics?
Prescott had expected to fight. He was put in with relatively short notice. And if you weren't Timothy Bradley, you didn't have any idea what Terrence Crawford was going to be able to do that night. So everything he's done in his career continues to upset expectations and further stamp him as the kind of guy he is. And, great fighters over the years have sometimes been defined by a mean streak, a level of animosity within themselves that they're able to access at the moments when it matters. And Terrence Crawford has never been shot. He is able, particularly late in fights, to put himself in touch with a real killer instinct and the desire not just to beat the opponent, but to destroy him. And that was totally on display the other night. And I think that Spence felt it.
You guys think that Terrence Crawford is that much better than any other man to ever lace up fucking gloves to where he can just destroy a man with a fucking battering ram jab that just came out of the blue that ain't never been fucking seen before? No matter what he did with that fucking jab, it ain't never looked like that before.
He was a better fight. He prepared for that fight, man. You guys cannot Listen,
what do you think
one of my
Spence
favorite
did?
fighters ever, but I'm not
What
gonna
do you
discredit.
think Spence did, bro?
Spence
Has
was just not
Spence
the
ever
better
shown
fighter.
you anything but fucking militant type of fucking timing that he's on? He ain't fucking taking no
Spence
man
was
lightly,
great.
never no time in
Spence was
life.
great.
So what
Crawford was
on
a better
earth?
man. We
What
gotta give
do
it
they
to the
need
guy.
Victor Conte for? What?
What do you mean? What's that got to do with
What
him?
is Victor Conte in their corner for? The breathing mask that's in Oakland?
Yeah, they helped him with the training.
No, that's it. That's it.
It happens. Like people get. Why do people
Nice
need
guy.
different
They
conditioning
like him.
coaches?
Hey,
Let
Victor,
me ask you
man.
something. Why do people need different conditioning
You
coaches
know
for?
what? You got Barry Bonds fucked up. You got Mark McGuire fucked up. You got
Oh,
fucking Shane Mosley fucked up.
these are conspiracy.
Come on over
Listen,
to my camp and let's have the whole entire outside world looking at us like we're crazy because we're not doing nothing. What?
so here's the thing, guys.
Hey,
When Mike
Everton,
Garcia lost to Earl
that
Spence, nobody
Victor
was saying
Conte
this,
is
right?
here for a good reason. Never.
You said what?
There is no reason Victor Conte is here for other than trying to get to mega millions of dollars and a known convicted cheater that knows how to gas these guys up. There's only one way to get there,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned. And that's
At the end of the day, they didn't. At the end of the day, Crawford didn't do anything illegal, bro. That's just what it is.
And
like we
can
can go about this back and
and
forth.
it'll be
Nothing illegal
interesting to see
happened.
now what he's able to do in his career. As logic says, he'll seek, and it should take a while to prove this, he'll seek to get a Crawford rematch. They made big money the other night. They could make big money again. There are enough people out there who bet on Errol Spence or favored Errol Spence to go back to the well and buy pay-per-view tickets again. It could very well happen again, despite the one-sidedness of that fight.
Will you touch on just how spiteful Crawford can be in there? A savage moment from him. Speaking of that point, he's winning the fight. He's dropping Errol Spence, and then he's grabbing his crotch and almost like a metaphorically holding up Spence's head, decapitated, to Jermell Charlo, his gym mate and stablemate, ringside.
Oh boy.
And you mentioned a rematch could sell, but would you rather see him fight Charlo, who was in the front row, or Jaron Boots Ennis? And again, just how spiteful he could be.
Anybody, whether it's Ennis, Charlo, the other Charlo, whoever it is, the next fight should be somebody other than Errol Spence.
Okay, let's just think about it. He says Ennis. Now people look at Ennis like he's some fucking second tier byproduct. Ever since he's got with Eddie Hearn, his fucking stock has done nothing but drop. Shout out to Eddie Hearn for putting Diego into this hard fight with Steven Nelson. You guys that got fighters for Eddie Hearn should be fucking worried. Like, he don't know how to move fighters, bro, and he'll put you in the fucking hardest fight in your life, even if you're not ready for it.
Well, who's not ready for it?
What you mean, who's not ready for it? Whoever fucking shows up that night, not ready for it. You don't understand. This shit is a night-by-night basis. You can be your best the night before, but the night you get in the ring, fucking 10 things went wrong. Your fucking nutrition ain't right. You fucking end up with spaghetti legs, not even getting punched.
Yeah, and that happens though, but that's not A. Hearn's fault, Like, hey, shit, like
it's not, but it happens. What are you talking about? So the harder you're matched from your fucking punk ass promoter, the harder it's going to be on you. The only reason you're taking up for Eddie in the zone is because your favorite fighter fights for him, and it's easy to see everything that you
Devin
take.
doesn't fight for Eddie Hearn.
Devin fight for him or have some sort of ties to him. It's crazy.
Eddie, I don't know. Eddie's realistic to me. I think he's a realistic person. People blame him for like the fighters that lose. I'm like, no.
And I don't mind Eddie. What I do mind about Eddie is him saying that everything's for sale. It doesn't matter where it's at. It doesn't matter if it's tied down. It doesn't matter if it's got a lock on it. If you got enough money for it, we'll sell it to you.
And I agree with him though. I agree that hey, Turkey's on the money. He's making the stuff. I agree with what you're be saying.
The only reason you agree with that is that's the initial argument you took, bro. It's whack as fuck. It really is. Okay, bro. I'm a man of pride and fucking dignity. Like, I can't sell you something I worked my whole life for. I just can't. There's no amount of money that I can sell you something that means that much to me. This fucking guy got on TV and YouTube admitting that he'd give fucking Turkey anything. Like acting like he'll sell him anything. To me, that's some punk sucker shit, bro. I can't.
I mean that's the way you look at it, right? But
You're like, oh, it's just business.
It's a business, right? So at the end of the day, Turkey is supplying them with the funds to make big fights. And not only that, he's able to bring promotional companies together to make these fights. It's something that it was hard to do in the past. There's literally nothing wrong with what Turkey is doing. The only argument you really have against is it's not in America.
D1, I'm gonna cut out, bro.
All right, bro.
I got work in the morning and shit, and fuck, bro, I'm tired.
Man, have a good night, brother.
3 hours,
34
minutes.
y'all, take it easy.
You too.
All right, man.
Yeah, all right, D1. I got a fly pick at my little boy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were still here. Okay.
All right.
Oh, you are here.
No, bro, because I got a comment up. My bad, dog.
Yeah. So the only thing Turkey did wrong was he didn't do anything wrong. The only thing you don't like is some of the fights are not in America. That's your only issue.
No, it's not even about that, bro.
What's it about?
Like fucking giant misdeception, all the bullshit that he's fucking throwing in your face, and what's going on behind the scenes. Like, to me, it's not cool at all. Shell, what's up with you, homie? Appreciate you, dog. Bud Cook, Daryl's fair and square. You're right.
Thank you. There was no cheating, guys.
Not really, but listen to me.
Yeah.
According to you guys, where Snack is nothing but a fucking vitamin company, and Earl didn't have ribs protruding out of his skin. And if you know anything about the human anatomy, you know that fucking your ribs don't stick out the side of your body like that unless something's wrong. And seeing Errol as high as I am on this fucking live stream, before the fight, come on, man. Terrence Crawford is a great fighter.
Yeah.
I just can't say that Victor Conte is something I can look past. Like, you guys know it. There's nothing that you're not comprehending that I'm not comprehending that you're choosing not to look past because your favorite fighter fights.
It has nothing to do. So it has nothing to do with my favorite fighter, right?
You can't just keep looking past this shit.
No,
bro.
it's not nothing to do with my favorite fighter. Here's the reality of things, right? It's if you want to speculate that there might be shade dealings, he might have another magical serum or some shit like that. It's okay. My problem lies in the fact that you guys try to make it as a fact, like these people are cheating. No, you don't have any proof they're cheating. Therefore, we cannot accuse them of cheating because there is no proof. We can speculate. You can imagine, but don't it's a different thing to attack fighters. Like you discredit fighters because based on something that's not that has no evidence to.
Listen,
that's the crazy part,
There doesn't need to be evidence for a guy who tells you straight to your face.
There always needs to be evidence.
I can stay out in front of the science of drug testing by 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
There's no catching him. There's nothing to catch. He's just doing it in your faces. And just as long as you like his fucking fighter, you're half the vote. We're the other half the vote, and we're just gonna keep talking about it. And they don't give a fuck because no headline is a bad headline.
You know something Ray Davis once told me? Ray Davis told me this. Ray Davis said this to me. He said,
I don't care what
a liar can be a liar, right? But if he tells the truth, he doesn't turn the truth into a lie, right? You can have a liar tell the truth, but that doesn't mean the truth turns into a lie, right? And that's important. So, like, at the end of the day, like, you can say that he did all these things in the past. No, he can say he did all these things in the past, right? But it doesn't mean that he's doing something bad currently. That's the thing I keep trying to stress to people. And
we don't know if he is or isn't. But me being who I am, knowing what I know about life, I can't trust him enough.
Yeah, and that's fine.
You're just keep operating here, but we don't know if you're doing it or not.
No, but here's the thing: you don't have to. It's not about you. It's not about trust. I have no problem. You use inductive reasoning and say you don't trust Victor Conte for whatever reason, right? My problem lies in the fact that you guys are starting to like discredit fighters with no solid evidence whatsoever.
No fighters. I'm just casting doubt, like what any logical fucking boxing fan should do with Victor Conte fighters and anything he's near anywhere. Like, bro, there's been so many things that come out and tell you what their fucking aim is and what what they're trying to do, where the money they're trying to get to. Like, you guys just choose past this shit.
We don't know. I don't look past anything. I just look at things how they are, you know. And I think people.
No,
well,
you
people,
don't, because if
yeah,
you look at
because
things
a lot
how
of things
they are,
yeah.
like I look at things, that's the only way I know how to look at things. You would see it the same way I do.
No, absolutely not.
Your
Absolutely
twisted,
not.
warped, Devin Haney jumping on grenade type of fucking view. You wouldn't see it like that, bro. You would
What do you mean? No.
You would see it
No.
the same way I see it.
No, I would not see it the way you see it.
You
Like
know
for
what I
instance,
mean?
you played that long video of
Right.
Peter Conti and
Shady shouldn't be
what's
around
his name? I
supplements.
forget the guy's name.
Giving him
I felt like
supplements.
it wasn't a
These
useful
guys keep
video.
wanting to go to him, but even himself is saying, "I'm just a Vada guy. I'll catch you cheating. Here's my supplements. We don't help you." He's saying that, but these guys are saying we gotta have it. Like, no, bro, no.
Yeah, like I said, it's okay to if you don't. I mean, if you for whatever reason you don't like Victor Conti based on his past, that's fine. But one thing we can't say, there's no proof that he's doing anything currently. This is the truth. This is an undeniable truth. Like there's no proof that he's doing anything currently. Nothing in those videos show any proof.
There is
all
proof.
evidence. There isn't.
There is proof, bro.
There isn't, bro.
There is proof. Whole boy's
Not
in
at
the
all.
building. What's up, whole boy?
Yo, D1.
What's up, buddy?
Came in low like a fucking baritone in there, yo.
Yeah, my fault.
What's up, bro?
Yo, I just got a question for Agger, right?
Yo, what's
I
up,
don't
bro?
really do this panel shit, but this is need answers, right?
Yeah, we need answers.
Yeah. Right, so I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I've typed it in the chat, and I don't know if you've seen it, right?
No.
Convicted pedo, would you have them watch your children? A convicted thief, would you trust them with your account? Convicted serial killer, would you trust them with an arsenal? Would you do these things? Logically thinking, would you do these things?
So you said evicted. So you asked me, would I trust evicted?
Can't hear you, dog.
So you said, would I trust a evicted serial killer with what? With arson?
Arsenal.
Or weapons? Okay.
Yeah. Would you trust a convicted thief with your account?
I would trust anybody with my account.
Listen to
I'm
me,
convicted.
brother. Listen to me, because
you asked me a question.
I trust my wife.
Let me answer the question. Can I answer the question?
Sure.
Nah.
So I wouldn't trust anybody with my account. They can be convicted or non-convicted, right?
Mm-hmm.
I also wouldn't trust anybody with arsenal either. Like, why would I trust you with a weapon? I don't even know who you are. Whether you're a serial killer or you never been to jail, no, I don't. Why would I trust you with weapons? I don't have weapons.
And now, would you trust? See, I like you. I like you, but I don't like you. So you spend shit, right?
It's not spend. You asked me a question. I gave you a direct answer.
Logical thinking. Hear me out. Logical thinking people.
Okay.
No, listen. All right. I'm gonna put it like this. People have patterns, right?
Yeah.
And more than likely, just like a zebra, they do not change their stripes, right? They do not change who they are. They might switch it up a little bit, but they don't change who they are, bro.
Right.
This man been a cheater from the beginning. He ruined a lot of people's lives. A lot of people's lives pumping that shit to them, right? Then all of a sudden, after he goes to the jail, and now all of a sudden, this man is a motherfucking saint. He ain't doing nothing. But we got all of our top fighters, almost all of them, sliding over there for some strange reason or another, right?
Yeah.
And you don't think in your mind at all to question none of it. It's just like, okay, well, he's not doing it. We don't have no proof. He's not doing it. He don't have, but he's connected to everybody that's doing these testings. He's connected with a lot of people, big wigs, right?
Okay.
And he's already done told us multiple times he know how to circumvent these testings. He said it out his own mouth.
Yeah.
So when he that's like me telling you, yo, you come around my way, boy, I'm gonna line you up.
Yeah.
That's me already telling
you. You don't know nothing about that whole boy. You don't know.
No, I understand what you're saying.
None of it.
I understand what you're
I
saying.
just don't understand your logic.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. Your first statement, right? About.
But I kind of question, like.
Hold on. So your first question, your first question, right? About
any longer
people being able to change.
Why are you
right?
still allowed to be in boxing?
You know what? That's an ignorant question.
Elaborate.
What?
live in a society of second chances. I went to prison. I served my time.
You did 4 months.
Okay, and I cooperated with nobody. Nobody got in trouble because of me. I came back.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys.
4 months. Nobody got in trouble because of me. He's like fucking. Man,
so here's the thing. When you talk about people not being able to change.
And since then, and that's a long time ago, 15 years ago, and I built my way back up. And I'm more successful than ever now. And hopefully I can be a role model for the young people that have made mistakes that can now understand that doesn't destroy the rest
He looks like he's trying to sell you a used car.
of your life. So
We believe in second chances, but November 16th, Willie Monroe was just popped for an illegal substance, and he's under snack. He's been working with you for some time, you know. So
you got some facts wrong.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Facts wrong.
Let's talk about it.
Accusatory stuff.
I'm not accusing. I'm not accusing you.
Exactly what you're doing.
No,
That's exactly what you're doing.
it's a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's a fact.
No, you said Willie Monroe was under me, and he's not under me. Okay.
Who was he under?
He was in New York training and hadn't been to me at the camp before. He came out as a sparring partner for a couple of weeks, but he was not training under me, and he was not at Snack. He was in New York.
You were advising him.
I advised a lot of people.
I never understood guys that got a horseshoe, no hair on top of their head, but still dye their fucking hair like they ain't got a gray hair on their head. Get over it.
At a distance. Let me put it like this. I've got 3 kids. Sometimes they listen to you, sometimes they don't. Okay? So I always give good advice.
Hey, you
When
get that?
people do things on their own, I can't follow you around every single day and make sure you got the right attitude. So I try to help, but trying to stick it on me that everything he does is attached to me, that's bullshit. I'll tell you straight up.
Well,
He's wrong for having that attitude.
But you did the same thing to Andre Berto. You said, "Oh, it wasn't." It was.
But that's exactly the truth. He had camp at Snack. He moved to Los Angeles. He tore his bicep. He went into 6 months of rehab. Then he moved to Winter Haven, Florida. I hadn't seen him for 6 to 8 months, and he tested positive, and it's my fault.
But that's a consistent theme with your athletes. 2000.
Look at this. You're looking at the cleanest guy in boxing. Okay, right now. Okay, who do you know that has sponsored over 20 boxers?
Who do you know that dyes their fucking mustache at 60 years old that you can trust?
Oh my goodness. Here's the thing. So,
Grandpa.
Just to answer what you were saying, whole boy. There are people who go to jail all the time, and they come out and they become like
people go to jail every day, B.
Yeah, and they come out, they aren't doing crimes anymore. Like what you're arguing is that people can't
or
change.
They come out and become criminal masterminds.
Yeah, there's some people who come out and still do bad things. There are people who are able to change their ways. You know, like people do get second chances, and people do use them. You know, so to say that like, oh, people can't change. Once you do something bad, you're always going to be that person. That's not true.
Paid them to be a bot at 24/7, 365. Nobody but me.
Money has nothing to do with being clean or not.
No, wait. They
Even
actually
in this video
Victor
right here
Conte's
that
key.
D1 is showing, bro. Even with this video that D1 is showing you,
It doesn't prove anything. Like this is the problem. Just because you watch a video,
just chill out, bro. Because see, like you're
it doesn't prove anything. What does this video prove to you?
It proves that somehow, some way, people that he's involved with is still popping dirty.
But it wasn't under him.
Oh, shout out to Barbershop Conversations. Hope you don't copyright me. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
That's Fred's video. But
Being clean. You get what I'm saying? It's not the money part. It's about integrity. It's about
nothing to do with this, and you've got no evidence that supports that it does.
And then look at you fucking taking Victor Conte's argument at the end of the fucking video.
It's real. It's ways.
You get no evidence.
Everybody, it was already known. This is already known.
Out of here.
This is not new
you
information,
guys are down bad.
This is not
this guy
new
is an
information.
evil fucking scientist, bro.
You guys are. Listen, there's no evidence tying this guy.
You want to know what's fucked up the most to me? Because everybody that he was involved with, these athletes, lost their life, their livelihood. And this man only did 4 months. He's the drug pusher. He's the dealer, right? He does 4 months and comes back like he did shit wrong.
Yeah.
And nobody is questioning these moves. Shit is not right, bro.
What does that got to do with right now, though?
Got a brunette.
He went to jail like in 2005, bro. What did that guy do with right now?
Years ago. But
yeah, like what does that do? It has nothing to do right now.
All of my beautiful hair.
Yeah.
Did Shane Mosley pop dirty when he was dealing with him? And then
So
Shane
you're
said
just
he
trying to
gave
stir
him
up
the
shit.
shit. And what year was that? And what year was that, Hacker?
It wasn't.
What year was that?
So yes, Shane Mosley popped dirty, right?
What
Shane
year was
Mosley
that?
took the
Was that
oldest
after
known drugs.
2005? Was that after 2005?
Was it tied to? Wait. Did he make Shane Mosley pop dirty?
Active power.
Oh boy, let's
Shane
answer that
said
question
he gave
first.
it to him. Shane said he gave it to him. Shane said
Well, he
Victor
said he
gave it to him.
didn't. He said he showed Shane how to inject it. Shane did it himself with his coach. So
What the fuck, Nick? And you find that's okay. That's okay.
He
showed Shane how
didn't inject
to
it to
administer the
Shane.
drug.
Shane administered it to himself.
His ass. So he's good, according to Hack.
Oh
It's
shit!
crazy.
It is what it is. Like he's not tied to the game.
Bro, I appreciate you, Tommy.
No, he's not tied to the game.
Appreciate you too, dog. Thanks for coming up. He's out.
Listen, guys,
bro.
I don't know, man.
You take the wrong side of the argument. We've been up here for
not.
3 hours and 49 minutes.
It's
I
not.
appreciate everybody. Tell the people wherever, whatever you do, peace and blessings. I'm out of here. We've been on here for fucking mad long. I appreciate everybody that comes through the building. You, Boxing Hacker, everybody on Twitter. There's more people on Twitter than there is on YouTube, and that's what's up. Salutations. Shell, appreciate you. Everybody that came in the chat, fucking Big Supreme panel. All y'all, man. Real shit.
Guys.
Appreciate y'all, man. Be easy. Be good and be safe, man. OG William Old School, you, the JVT, everybody in this bitch. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night. Peace and blessings.